Alright YouTube, welcome to the full educational Unranked Master for Karthus here. This is basically just going to be a full guide with everything included. Runes explained, build explained, everything you need to know about this champion. This one took me quite a while to make, so hitting the like button here would be much appreciated. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so as well. There is a playlist below where you can check out all of the other Unranked Master full guides that I have done. There are quite a few out there now, and there will be more in the future, of course. But yeah, that's really all I had to say for the beginning. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay, for the rune section here, this is like the basic page I'd recommend to most players, but I will explain why, and I'll also show you a rune page variation as well. So for the basic setup here, we're going to be running with Dark Harvest. This is a very solid brain of no issues type of rune. This does just good damage. If it stacks up, it's gonna do more and more, right? With the ult execution, it can really help with kill shots like that, and it's just a good rune in general. It also comes with the ultimate hunter in the tree here, which is really good for the ulti cooldown. It's a very staple rune you would like to take on Karthus, because the ulti cooldown is very important, and obviously, as we all know, Karthus ultimate is incredibly strong, incredibly good. So yeah, you want to have it up as much as possible, so the ultimate hunter for that is key. To combine with this, you just take cheap shot. This is impaired movement, works off your wall, which is really nice. So yeah, you want to go with that one. And then I take the Grizzly Mementos for the extra trinket haste. I value this more than like 6/10 or like deep water or anything like that. But you can kind of take either one of these three. It doesn't really make a difference, to be honest. For the secondary tree with this, the thing here is you can take this and then have this as a secondary tree, which is good, which can be Presence of Mind and Last Stand. Now, you can also take Legend Haste. This is quite nice if you're going to go for a Dark Harvest setup, because this really affects your Q cooldown. You might think, okay, but your Q is already a very low cooldown, what are you talking about? The extra haste on this, getting those extra Qs in that fight, like, it's actually very noticeable. So this is a very, very good rune in combination with Dark Harvest. If you feel like you're going to get a very, very fight-heavy game, a lot of early game fights, all that type of stuff, the extra haste from this is going to be very, very valuable. The extra Qs you'll get from this will be significant, and you might not like notice it too much because of the low cooldown, but it's going to add up. So yeah, it's a basic ability haste as well, right? So it doesn't work on your ultimate, but just for your Q cooldown, it is quite relevant. However, if you are new to Karthus, you should go Presence of Mind here. Presence of Mind is very good with your mana sustain. It helps you a lot with mana sustain throughout fights. So if you happen to accidentally leave your Eon a little too long, which, you know, happens to everyone, right? But if you do it too much, you're going to burn through all your mana and you're going to have issues in fights. But if you have Presence of Mind, that will be a lot less of a problem, basically, which is why this is good. So this is very, very, like, noob-friendly, quote-unquote. The Last Stand, the same thing. If you die as Karthus, right, you have your passive. Last Stand applies the full 11% in your passive. So if you do die, the Last Stand is going to do full damage. So a return play from your ultimate is going to be very strong. And your passive damage is going to be very high, so in a lot of games it's going to do a lot of damage, especially if you're newer to Karthus. If you misposition a little bit, if you die more frequently, then the Last Stand value is going to go up and up and up. And then this combination of Presence of Mind and Last Stand is pretty much going to be like the noob-friendly way of doing things, which is also why, for the most part, the noob-friendly way of doing things is going to be the Dark Harvest page here especially as well. Because there is another page, which is going to be the First Strike page. This page is quite good, but I would only really take First Strike if you are a more advanced Karthus player, if you have more experience on the champion, because it doesn't really let you take Presence of Mind, Last Stand. It kind of forces you still to take this, because Ultimate Hunter is just such a good small rune to have that you just want to have that, right? And if you're going to go down this route, you're basically just doing this. Why are you doing it with Approach Velocity? That's for the wall. Like, getting reach on Approach Velocity is really nice with the wall. It gives you 50% movement speed. And then here you take the cashback for the gold, because you want to just gain the gold off this. It's better than the boots. You just rush that Blackfire Torch with this, and then you get money back. And that's going to allow you to basically buy your boots and your other items. Your items are pretty expensive, so this cashback rune is going to add up being quite a lot of gold in games. And then this also gives that additional bit of item tempo initially. And then to combine with this, you'd go Cheap Shot and Ultimate Hunter. This is a very good setup if the game is a little bit more passive, if the game scales a bit more mid to late game. There's not too much early aggression on the enemy team. Like, they don't have like the biggest heavy fight champions. They might have something like a Castle and a kill, you know, a tank jungler, you know, the more passive things. That's when a first strike page can be very, very strong because the scaling on this is really good. The true damage from the scaling from this is great. The gold tempo from the gold gain from the scaling, this is great. So more fight heavy, more aggressive early game, you can go Dark Harvest, or if you're just new to the champion, because it allows for the secondary tree for Lost Stand Presence of Mind. This entire video has been played with just Dark Harvest because of that. But if the game is more scaling, a bit more pushing to the late game stages, enemy team is a slow comp, there's a slow game going on. You can kind of tell by champions like Nasus, Kill, Kassadin, etc., then First Strike will perform better because it scales better, right? That's basically the trade-off you're making. For these here, you take double adaptive and you take health scaling at the end. Okay, welcome to the item build section here. I will go into as much detail as possible, explaining everything you need to know about this build. If you have questions, please watch the entire thing first before you ask them. If you have questions afterwards, I'll be happy to answer them for you, but just you know, pointing that out. So, for your smite option, the best thing you can do is just go blue smite. Why blue smite? Blue smite gives you a lot of movement speed tempo throughout the map. As Karthus, in a lot of cases, you want to kind of drag your camps and keep moving that way. So, getting that extra movement speed as you drag your camps, as they die to like burn damage and all that type of stuff, die to your Q on the fadeaways, is going to give you significantly faster clear speed because you can just run around the map faster due to that reason. So that's why you want this one. And like red or green, less valuable. The mobility, the movement from this is more valuable. Then for your first big like item, actually I should go first recall first. You're looking to go, if you can afford the Faded Ashes completely in one go, absolutely do so, right? You can afford this usually by full clearing, getting a scuttle, you know, that type of stuff. Very, very doable. If you are, for example, just full clearing, ending on the Crux, instantly recalling to try to match like the other side of the map play, then something like a Dark Seal and a Amp Tome on your first back is a very solid recall as well. And then from here, you basically just upgrade into Faded Ashes as your next recall and then move on from there, right? So either try to go Faded Ashes first or go for the Amp Tome and the Dark Seal. One of those two options is good. If you can afford both Faded Ashes and Dark Seal, that is great as well. It's going to cost you 1,250 gold. Don't fall into the trap of like, then, and I wouldn't really buy Lost Chapter in that situation. I'd kind of just go for this and move from there usually. Now, for your first big item out of Faded Ashes, you are looking to go for a Blackfire Torch always. This is the best first item on Karthus. There is no question about this. The Faded Ashes is just an amazing thing, and you have two options out of this, Blackfire Torch or Liandry's. I see some people go like Malignant's first item, which is incredibly bad. Now, it obviously does give you ult cooldown. However, it doesn't give you clear speed. It doesn't give you anything else of value, really. This one just gives you the mana, gives you more ability haste as well, which applies towards your ultimate. Gives you the burn passive, gives you the ability power increase. It is just simply a better item. The ultimate haste from this is not worth it and will not be worth it. So yeah, go Blackfire Torch because it builds out of Faded Ashes, gives you the most clear speed, and it's just the best first item you can go with all that ability haste as well. So always Blackfire Torch first. Now from here, you have a second item slot, and this is going to be one of two items. You're either going to go for Liandry's or you're going to go for Shadow Flame. And this is just going to depend on the enemy team. So if the enemy team is very tanky, very, very durable enemy team, then you want to go Liandry's. Even if you are the only AP in your team, going for the Liandry's when the enemy team is incredibly tanky is very, very good. If the enemy team is more on the bruisery side, like not super tanky, like Mundo Sejuani levels tanky, right? But like maybe an Urgot, maybe like a Nautilus support in there. That's, while you're the only AP, not enough to go for a Liandry's. However, if you're then not the only AP, I would still go for Liandry's. So let's say I am the only AP on my team. The enemy has like an Urgot, has like a Nautilus support. But I'm the only AP. I'm going to go for a Shadow Flame. However, if I then also have like a mid laner, for example, like a Syndra or something, I'd much rather go for Liandry's, because then I'm no longer the only AP, and then they kind of will be more likely to build some more magic resist. So the flat magic penetration from the Shadow Flame will be less valuable. If they do stack a lot of magic resist into you when you go Shadow Flame, then obviously you can just, you know, go with a Void Staff on top of it or something. But they will be wasting a lot of item resources into only one person on your team. So the 4 AD characters on your team should then be able to kind of drag you across the line anyway. So, you know, there is that. So that's the options between these two. A very squishy enemy team. Shadow Flame is great. Like, no matter if you're like pretty heavy AP still, like if they are very squishy, have no form of like any type of tank champion, you don't still want to go Shadow Flame. Leandries, obviously, if they're just very tanky, but you have like, even if you're only AP, if the enemy team is very tanky, the burn from this is just way too good. So just, you know, go based on that. The slot can be filled by either one of these two, and you know, yeah, whatever happens, happens. If you're gonna go like Leandries or whatever, I mean, Sorks are like, whatever you go, Sorks are just great. If you win feats, these Sorks are even better. But if I lost the feats in a game, and the game is a bit bad, it's not looking too good, I'm not really looking to invest the money into the 12 magic pen from the Sorks that much. I usually tend to just try to buy bigger items while sitting on like default boots for a bit longer. And that is what I like to do. But, I mean, if you win feats, you can go for this faster. You can... based on gold recalls as well. If you can afford like large rods over boots, that's also quite good. It's kind of just have to look at it. But any boots upgrade is pretty much always going to result in the Sorks. And with a lost feats of strength, you can sell these later for another item replacement as well. If I win the feats of strength, the 18 flat magic pen and the 7% is quite strong. So I usually don't end up selling it. But that is based on that scenario. Now, from here, if you went double burn, chances are the enemy team is like very tanky, right? That's what you should build this in. So survivability into very tanky teams, because usually very tanky opponents have very decent engage or very reasonable engage. So a Zonias after this can be a very, very solid item for survivability. Pure survivability is good. If they engage you, you can just simply leave your E on and then Zonias. And then the entire Zonias duration, they're going to be taking damage from your E, which is then double burn damage from Blackfire Torch and Leandries. It does add up to be a lot of damage taken. So that's a very, very good survivable item when you have a ton of dive on you. Whether that's assassins or just like tanks like Zac, you know, all of those types of champions, Zonias is great. If you are feeling pretty safe in the game, you don't have to go Zonias in this slot. Something like a Death Cap can be built to just massively amplify your ability power to get more AP. The more AP, the more damage. Obviously, this is very, very good. So that is one way of going about this. And then from there, you can go Zonias still later. Zonias can also be your 6th item. You can, for example, go Void Staff here. For the most part, if you're going to go Leandries in a setup, then the magic penetration item you're going to look for in this slot is going to be a Void Staff. There are some exceptions where you can go like Leandries still. If you're like pretty heavy AP, you're not too sure, but then you're like suddenly insanely snowballing, so you could still go for like a Shadow Flame at the end. It's definitely a doable item, but in a lot of cases, if you're going to go Leandries, you're going to go for this. And if you're going to go for that Shadow Flame here with the Death Cap, this could also be like a Magi's that you have in like this slot for the Dark Seal, which is an option. But something like the finish situation of this could be good. Or you can go like Horizon's Focus for like 25 haste and 125 ability power as well, which is quite nice. So, you know, you have some slots to like go with a very bursty Shadow Flame setup. Magi's, again, would be one of the staple ones if you want to have that in here. But that's kind of what you're looking at as your items. It is a generic build. Burn, Death Cap, Zonias, Void Staff, fairly standard, right? If you feel very, very safe in a game, you can also replace the Zonias with like a Cosmic Drive for additional movement speed, haste, which is quite good. If you feel like the damage is like looking good, you can even go Shadow Flame last or like Horizon's Focus last for a ton of haste plus ability power. If I then lose the feats of strength here, I would sell this for a Cosmic Drive to finish off a build here to get some extra movement speed. If I win the feats, I usually don't sell it for a Cosmic Drive, but if I lose the feats, I end up selling it for the Cosmic Drive most of the time because the movement speed kind of compensates and it gives a ton of haste on top of it, and the magic penetration from default boots is not that great, right? So that's something. And for the nuke builds, you're just looking at like this with... I wouldn't really go Void Staff in this because usually if you go Shadow Flame, the Void Staff is not necessary. So you're looking at like Horizon's Focus, Cosmic Drive to potentially finish this. If you have a Magi's in there, that's great. That's fine. Fine and dandy. Banshees can be purchased into certain like AP comps where that matters. If they have full AP, And magic resist can be really nice. You can go for like, for example, a very survivable option would be this, right? Enemy team is like you're just like very tanky enemy team. You have the burn, and you just have double resistances. You don't have any pen like this, but if you lose the feats of strength, this could just be replaced by a void staff, and it's just very defensive. Boots can easily be replaced for like non-movement speed items if the enemy team has a lot of engage. So they want to dive you, you want to let them come to you, and then you can, you know, retaliate from there. That is a very good way to go. One more thing though, I will say, is if you are a full AP comp on your side and you're locked in Karthus, and nobody else on your team is building it, Bloodletter's Curse is amazing. The magic resist threat from this is great. Obviously, if they're standing your E, that's going to be even better. But this can be a very, very valuable item, but only if you are very heavy AP on your side, because otherwise you don't want it. One more situational item is Rylise. Rylise is really, really good when it's good. Does that make sense? It probably doesn't. Let me explain. The Rylise is a very nasty item, because if you are basically with your E active, if they dive you, right? So if they have like Zed, Hecarim, you know, anything that wants to get on top of you, like Pike even, all of that type of stuff, they have a ton of dive on you. A Rylise can be a very effective item because they dive you, your E is active. Every single tick of your E is going to slow them by 30% for 1 second, which basically means they are locked in your E. So this also applies when you die. So if they engage you, you can, for example, right, you have a Zonias. That's a very staple item for this, for example. They engage you, you leave the E on, they dive you, they get slowed by Rylise, they take double burn. And then before you die, you click this. It's going to extend the Rylise, it's going to still slow them, going to give double burn. And then you die, and it's going to slow them even more, give them double burn. And it just makes landing your Q significantly easier against very heavy dive assassin-y comps. It's really, really nice. So if they have a ton of dive, if they have a ton of engage on you, they're looking to get on top of you consistently, then Rylise is good in those specific situations. In any other situation, I wouldn't go for Rylise. If I'm feeling fairly comfy and all that, I'm not going to go for Rylise. It's just purely for that dive. When they jump you, you can retaliate. And this could be like, for example, a full build against a dive comp with the Zonias here. Double burn, slow, death cap for the AP increase, and then Zonias. Just a solid build. And then if you lost the feats, for example, this can be replaced with like a void staff, because you don't have to worry about movement speed. You can drop all the movement speed you have, get the void staff in there. They dive you anyway because of the Rylise setup, and you are good. That's really quite literally it. I think that covers everything item wise. If you have any questions, please do be sure to leave those below, and I will see you guys in the next section. Okay, so for the skill order / mechanics section, I'll go over this. It's not too much for Karthus, so it'll probably be a relatively short one. There's a couple things you should know. So obviously your Q, when it casts, it has a small delay, right? So if you're like engaging a Q and you know it's going to basically hit the enemy, you can Q W, and then by doing this, you hit this target. The W removes basically magic resist from the enemy. So 25% of the magic resist just evaporates, right? So if you're about to land the Q, it's very good to land the Q into the W straight away, to be able to get that extra proc and that extra bit of damage out of your Q by this. And then also they're going to be slowed by 80% of the max value wall, but that's a very good thing to do. Another thing to note with the wall is that if you use it in like bushes or like places you do not have vision over, you gain vision over that area. So instead of like face checking this bush, you could place your wall into it for the vision there, or you can do the same thing with Q, because if there's an enemy in here, you won't see him. But if you Q it, you get some vision as well. So, you know, scout the bushes you're about to walk into with either your Q or your W for just very good vision. This can be applied to like, oh, are they doing grubs? Yes or no? Okay, they're not doing grubs. The wall has been placed. We have the information. It's important to know for sure. Now, on top of that, another important thing to note is that with Karthus E, if they have a lot of engage on you, the mechanic for that is that they dive you, you activate your E, right? You want to click your wall as well to get the magic resistance threat. But then as they are damaging you, it is important that you try to stall them as much as possible. So a combination with Zonias on the E is very valuable. To dive you, you get like low HP, try like to avoid dying, of course. Click the Zonias, it extends the E, and then now you would die, and it extends the E even further, and that's going to be a very good counter engage tool. So that's something you do have to note as well. And for the rest, I mean, that's quite literally it for like the mechanics of it. The skill order of Karthus is also very simple. It's just going to be Q max into an E max. Q max just obviously the best DPS you have. The E max is then the best follow-up damage. And this one does increase the slow and the wall width, but the flat 25% from the magic resist is already built in, so you're good there. And your ultimate, you know, is just obviously a point every time. One more thing I actually forgot to mention is that for your ult, you want to be careful when you die, because if you die and you wait, like you see this little timer around your ult, if you wait too long, you can no longer cast it, because your ultimate has a 3-second channel time and you have a 7-second passive time, which means that before that little dash around the ult is gone, you have to click it, otherwise it's not going to be able to register. So if you do die, be careful with that and make sure you get that ultimate off when necessary. So usually what I do is I try to get like 2 Qs off into an ultimate. Is kind of what I'm looking for, but that is very, very important to note. So that's the last thing I will mention. And that's it for the mechanics section. It's pretty simple as Karthus, but these are a couple things you should know. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the bronze/silver game. Okay, time for the bronze/silver game here for Karthus. We are playing this one against a Volibear, which I don't really have to worry about too much. Now, he does have some early pressure on me. He could run me down with a nice QE combo and just stun me, which is pretty sketchy. But when it comes to like direct fights, I'm so much faster in my clear speed that he shouldn't be able to match me. And if he is going to try to match me, he would have skipped a lot of camps. So I should be fine no matter what, really. We're going to start on blue buff, of course, on Karthus here, because you want to have that mana sustain for your clear. And we're just going to full clear. That's all you have to do on this champ. Just calmly full clear, consistently full clear. Make sure that I hold good tempo on that, and you will be fine. Whoa. That is a pretty spicy engage. Any ward placements? No ward placements? Okay. Q auto attack, Q auto attack is the goal. It kind of automatically happens. You can see Karthus' animation. If you just spam Q, it kind of automatically already Q auto attacks, Q auto attacks. So you can just spam Q. If you stand still, at least. You don't have to manually click, it just works. Which is kind of nice. But you can get those 2 Qs in before the auto attack goes off, and then the auto attack goes through if you just right click your target. Make sure to turn your E off when you get low on mana. You want to leave it on to burn the camp down a lot, but when you get low mana, you want to turn it off or flick it. So you still do some AoE damage, but you don't like overburn your mana. Obviously, with blue buff, you're kind of fine, because the blue covers your mana, which is also why you want to start on it, usually. Flicking my E here. Double point Q for the full clear. Quick first blood, okay. That matchup is incredibly Olaf favored. I think that's going to be going out of control pretty fast. Right here, we just like flick our E on and off. Just enough damage output to clear the small ones and like get the big one low enough. We are low on mana, so we want to make sure at all times to keep your Q as like a spammable active, so you have enough mana for that. And if that is the case, you can just flick an E here and there if you need to. That's enough. Good. And there's a nice full clear. Good. Now, because we are so fast, we can pretty much just directly scout the Volibear and his topside camps. Potentially. So let's see. Let's see what this man is up to. Not doing this. Is he here? He is here indeed. He smites that. I do have to respect the priority of my Olaf a little bit, so I can unfortunately not chase him. And that's okay. Stay ahead of it here. Put my wall down to see him. And I'd hope that this is not going to be legal. I can't walk back to the top scuttle, which is just incredibly annoying. The Morgana is just recalling, I see. I'm going to walk and flash up. If this guy chases me, we throw some Qs down. Yeah, I had a bit of a situation there where my Morgana just couldn't play the entire position whatsoever. And I have to give up both scuttles to the Volibear now, sadly, because the enemy mid laner could play that position. So that's okay. He gets both scuttles off this. The most important thing I do now is just recall in time, get back to my Gromp and full clear again. So we lost a lot of pressure from my solo lanes in this position. He had the pressure from his solo lanes. So we have to accept that, and we don't have to, like, don't contest. Don't over contest, because that's how you lose a game for free. That would be really bad. I'm gonna flick my E here. I no longer have blue buff, so I don't want to, like, leave my E on permanently. Just flick it enough. And, you know, just keep clearing. Volley has the double scuttle angle here. He's gonna have to recall, unless he just instantly full clears again without recalling, but... the goal here is not to burn through as much mana. Without the blue. Raptors are up, Crocs are gonna respawn. That's it. Remakes are definitely very unfortunate, yeah. Alright, Raptors, Crocs, chillin'. As long as you keep this consistency in there, no matter what happens early, like if you lose a scuttle or whatever, it doesn't mean anything. He got both scuttles on me. I did end up killing their mid laner, which is good, but it just doesn't matter. Okay, good. This guy is practically under his turret. I can dive him, though. If he shoves wave, we can dive. Like, at that low HP, that's definitely a worthwhile dive angle. Just needs to shove the wave here, and we should be good. I just hit level 6. Of course he did. I landed my Qs. We're good. My Olaf is running away from me. If you want to... He hadn't recalled yet. Okay, we're good. I was like, he takes a lot of damage there, but he hadn't recalled yet. Give me that Dark Harvest proc, please. Couldn't get it. My mid laner is dead, so I'm gonna have to respect that. My top laner can't follow either. Mordekaiser is level 6. This position sucks. I'm gonna recall. Like, Mordekaiser is gonna come back. There's nothing I can do in this position. So we'll just accept it and recall. I'll get a Dark Seal here. My bot side camps are all going to respawn again, so let's focus on that. Okay, now I used my time here on top lane. Got to kill all Mordekaiser or did whatever. Now we just cut back to our camps as they will respawn, and we go from there. I need one camp for level 6, and I might be able to get a bot lane play off, perhaps. Like, bot lane pushing in this far is an opportunity for you to potentially gank it before you go start your clear again right now. Because, like, they're very far in, right? So this is definitely a chance I might have, depending on where their wards are and stuff. We just walk around like this so I can avoid a ward in that bush. If this bush is warded, it is what it is. We move. We try to cut them off behind. Okay, can my E turn on, please? Put my Qs ahead of this guy. Perfect. Put him ahead of this guy as well. And I'll ult him. He's dead. There's nowhere for him to go anymore. He just dies. I didn't want to ult him initially because I thought the Q would kill, but he was left at like 17 HP, so it doesn't kill. Lower it. Don't take the last hits from your team and just go straight back to your clear. Everything is up. Because the bot lane was pushing in, I was able to loop in such a way as you saw. I took the blue buff, I hit level 6, and I looped across the wall, hugging the dragon wall. So I can avoid wards and try, and I was able to make sure I loop around it so I can get a flank angle on bot lane, and then I just walk towards their turret, not directly at them. So they have to run through me, and I'm in a much better position to make it happen. Which is good. Finish this off. We then do our Raptors too. He could be doing like Void Grubs and stuff, we'll see. I don't really care about losing the Grubs that much. My camps matter more. Let's hit this. He also has top prio. Yeah, it's just not possible. Actually, it's only that guy. I mean, it might be possible, but I need my Olaf for this. We just move. I place my wall here for vision right now. Adam. Okay. I mean, my Olaf had the position, so we're good. I could get rotated on here, but I mean... Okay, my support's here too, so it's fine. I don't want to smite this, because I have one smite right now, and I want to use that for the scuttle, since I think that's going to be more contested than the Void Grubs. We do the W over the wall for vision, so we can see the volley bear coming, if he does come. Otherwise, I mean, you know, he might be doing dragon for all I know. Sweep the position. It's all down. Okay, no problem. Just recall here. I could technically run all the way back up here, but it wastes a lot of time walking like this, and I can afford my item right now, so I'd rather recall. So that's precisely what we do. We just recall, we go bot side towards like dragon, towards my bot side camp spawn soon as well. Maybe a bot lane gank as well, as these two are very heavily pushing in. There is a plant here that I can use to hop the wall to avoid the bush once again and try to hug this wall into the bot lane play again, which is what I'm looking for. Currently. This also scouts me the dragon right away. What is this, bro? I'm just dead. Okay, well. That sucks, I guess. There's nothing I can do about that, really. He just absolutely blasted me. I have ult. Like, we can do this, bros. You can fight that. What a cheese play. Yeah, that's Akshan for you. The Akshan is constantly moving. My Morgana is not, so I'm gonna feel that for the rest of this game, I think. We will see. Ult him! Go in! You have... Oh, that was a free kill. That was a free... She landed the gold Q and she didn't follow it up. It's okay. She had flash ults. You could have finished them off there for sure. There's a dot in the bush. There's a control ward here too. I should be able to just directly walk at this guy. Put the wall down for the slow. That kind of sucks, but it's fine. I don't know about... Okay, well, that sucks. Like, when Milio lost it, the kill there, it happens. Kind of hoping to get that. All good. Right now, I mean, that was a bot lane opportunity because they were heavily pushing in. We see the control ward, we see the vision we have. We see the vision they don't have, and we were able to make it work. That guy's dead. There's a ward there too. I mean, the best thing I can do at this point is just wait for this to spawn. I'm not doing that. Good luck. We're gonna walk over a ward. That guy's not gonna be killable. I'll just finish this off. See, I can walk over the ward, it's over. Like, this guy's already out. Okay, then if he ints, that could work, but like that's what he does. He just clicks that, it's over. There's nothing I can do. Stand in the minion wave so that it doesn't hit anything. He just clears wave, it's fine. My boy's running towards a very interesting position. I mean, he kind of just ran himself into his death. So I guess there's that. Can you... Where's the binding, bro? Walk this down. Okay, perfect. Please, please, bro. Just use some abilities, Morgana, I beg you. She held her ult for next game there, too. Okay, don't play with Morgana. That's tough. That is tough. Okay, enemy team is pretty tanky, so we're gonna go for the Leandries. Like, she also, instead of queuing this position here, she queued a minion to get one minion on the backside here instead of queuing the Volibear or the Akshan for me to get 3 Qs on him. So she, like, lost hit under turret instead of hitting this position. Like, all of these things are just making it very hard to play with this Morgana right now. And obviously, I understand, right? The elo bracket, I get it. But it definitely sucks in these moments. You will lose a fight because of that. And just, don't stress out about it. That's mainly it. What's with the 7 months? Welcome back, mate. Okay, all we do now is we just full clear. All of our camps are up, so we're gonna try to be as efficient as we can be. Never left. Yeah. In this elo bracket, I can't say anything about like mechanics and stuff. Like, obviously, it's fine. I'm just only pointing it out. I might get a little like frustrated in the moment, but that happens to everyone, right? You can't help it sometimes. They get first turret. They win the feats off that. That's okay. They just have a good position with it. We'll see if we can go top lane here. Leandries is soon. I don't think I can really play for this. I kind of want Milio to bait the volley into going on him, but I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, their bot lane is also rotating to this position. I don't have a good position here. This guy needs to back off. I'm going to ping him to back off as well, be specific. We're going to go straight for our Raptors again, and then we're looking to complete our item. No Morgana ult is okay. For me right now, the biggest importance is just getting my item. So right now, I finished my smite. I'm going to go recall instantly to afford my second item. I want to complete these items as quickly as I can. Because these items, like every single item completion you can get is incredibly important. So you have to get them. It looks like Volibear is planning to go for Rift Herald here. And I'm planning to trade that for the dragon. I am one camp away from hitting level 11, which is going to be a significant difference as well. The Akshan is somewhere in the area. Volley is top lane. But Olaf should beat them both, I believe. So we just dragon. Akshan is scouting bot side for the Samira. I think Olaf beats both. Almost. It was close. I do not kill him. He's way too healthy. We get the dragon though, so that's fine. He traded 1-for-1 top, but we also got dragon, so that's all good. I can't really fight that guy. I think he will actually kill me. I have to be somewhat respectful. There it is. Stand melee range, so I can block it and just kind of dance around him a bit. Annoying little rat. You're gonna die to my ult at least. He killed himself. Okay, I mean, he would have lived if that Bard ult landed. Akshan is just a champion sometimes. Like, he can just do that against me because I am Karthus. I am pretty squishy like that, and he could just kill me. It's pretty hard for me to kill him in return. He does a lot of damage and gets a good flank like that. I would have lived if my Milio would have walked towards me, but obviously that did not happen, so I ended up dying for it. It was kind of close. To counteract this, by the way, I can simply get a Zonias, which I probably just will get as my next item. This blocks out Mordekaiser ultimate, this blocks out that Akshan engage, and it should also help me with like volley and stuff. So it's just gonna have to be done. We'll go for it next. Okay, they get heralds. That's okay. We will see what we can do. We're gonna have to take it slow though. Try to persuade my Milio to walk with me as much as possible as well, to survive things like that. Okay, top lane is dead. Actually, I think Olaf beats this. Yeah, Olaf wins that. Olaf is getting more and more out of hand. I say that, but I think he may have just died. Yeah, never mind. I jinxed him. Sorry, Olaf. I jinxed you, my boy. Okay, let's see if he's stupid. Not that stupid. Okay. I was like, if he recalls in that bush, I could just get him. But obviously he did not. Let's get next top wave as well. I don't really have anything else to farm, so I might as well yoink this. And just see if I can get a top lane turret finished. Okay, he has Mordekaiser TP, that kind of sucks. Just finish the wave, put my wall down so he gets slowed as he gets here. And it's fine. I'll look to ult if necessary. But I think Samira should have this, right? Yeah. Okay. I got my boots for now. Pretty tricky position at the moment. The Akshan is my biggest problem. He just gets to... Really. He just gets to run me down consistently, which just sucks. I have to deal with that. The invisibility from that champion is pretty sketchy. If they do all in my Olaf, I can ult for like assistance. Scout this for some vision. No fights going on here, so we're just chilling. Ezreal keeps finding me. Yeah, he keeps randomly hitting me in places. That does a lot of damage. Holy brother. I have to ult soon, I think. I'm gonna have to ult now. I have to help this position. Oh, jeez, that actually hurt. No, 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 brother. My Milio isn't paying attention, bro. What the heck, man? He's just like... Oh, that's fine. He just walks away from me. That sucks. What is going on right now? He's just like casually strolling away from this position. If he like uses his heal and just like, uses his knockback, I think we can actually win this fight position. It is very doable. He stands in front of me, uses his heal, uses his knockback, and I think we win. But yeah. Sketchy stuff. Enemy Akshan pressure is heavy. So let's see if we can rotate here. They're gonna obviously try to go for another push with this Rift Herald. That hits me again, of course it does. Okay. Sadly didn't get the kill. It's okay. I think we should go Otacon here. Gonna use that for a movement speed boost. We'll flash wall him here. That's a death, good. And hopefully we can just Otacon now, because the volley has to recall as well. This should be good XP for the team. I'm running out of mana. I need to turn my E off now so I can actually Q spam the rest of this. If I had blue, I can keep it on, but I don't. Pretty sketchy situation. This guy is making my life an absolute nightmare in this game. Akshan is ruining me, bro. They're most likely gonna get the dragon here, but that's okay. Kind of worried about even scouting my own bot side camps at this point. I feel like Akshan's just gonna be here. Not in that bush, at least. I am not gonna walk up to the dragon without my team there. I will die. He does dragon, that's fine. I got the Otacon in trade, so I'm okay with it. Just take it slow. Oh. Really? Make sure the melee range walk so he can't run away from me. You can interrupt that wall hook thing that he does by melee, by using your body, basically. Clear this recall. Okay, gonna fort my Zonias, which is great. That's gonna should hopefully allow me to survive a little bit if I get dove like that every time. Which is great. If I have to ult this, we'll pay attention. We do have Morgana flash ult, so you could use it for the engage, potentially, if she wants to. She does not want to. That's a good hit. My wall's slow applied, so that's good. Okay, I'm just gonna ult. It's fine. He should die. It's good. Can't reach anything. Gonna put my wall down here. Gonna Zonia's this position since my burn is going through everything and they can't hit me back. I hope my team helps me here, but we'll see. A little tough. Like, I mean, this is just whatever, but in those moments, my Milio and my Morgana were just way too far back. I'm like in the middle doing a lot of damage and they weren't backing me up, so I ended up dying for it, unfortunately. This is something that's going to happen in this elo bracket. This is going to get followed up more and more. But in this current stage, I will, you know, fall to that quite often. Because I will have a good position, I'm going to do a lot of damage, but then they're going to be too afraid to do any kind of damage in return, and I'm just going to die afterwards because they don't die themselves. And that's okay, we are playing Karthus, so a death like that is not that big of a deal. Because you still win the fight all in all. I got some good kills at the back end of it. Just don't stress about it too much. Your KDA doesn't always have to be beautiful, especially on this champion. Sometimes a death is just better. Okay, all of my camps are up. Ideally, I'd like to take those. Currently, my Zonius is on cooldown, so that should clear the wave pretty easily. I think Olaf has him here. If he runs down into me, he dies. It's a good kill. Not really looking to chase that. My ult's up soon. My entire bot side is up. I can hit level 16. And my team is actually committing to this. I didn't expect them to fully commit to this. Olaf is winning though. We're gonna probably try to get out here. He is quite fast boy. Put my Q ahead of him though, and we just Baron. Okay, not bad. Alright, so we're level 16. I didn't actually think my team would commit that hard, but... Please. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna have to like tank this, but I don't want to tank this. I need my Morgana or my Samira to tank this. I'm gonna try to outrange them. I do more damage than them by a large margin, so whoever tanks Baron gets her damage cut in half, and I'm really trying to avoid being that guy right now. I'm tanking it now. She's tanking it again. Perfect. The more I can get someone else to tank this, the better, because as Karthus, you do an absurd amount of Baron damage. So you really want to try to outrange and avoid being the one tanking it. He lands the binding, it's good. That's good. Yeah, he's dead. And in between, so he can't like ult or anything. Beautiful. Getting some Morgana bindings, which is great. Making sure here at all times that I'm still just like speed clearing my camps as much as I can at least. Trying to have good CS numbers. Even if like your game state's a little cooked. The enemy team has some better pressure, all of that. Try to be on top of it as much as you can be. Could go Magi's here, but I won't. So I am instead just gotta buy a single large world and walk out of base. The reason I am not selling this for another large world is because it is essentially a large world, and it's better to hold on to it and just invest the money into the death cap afterwards and still have the dark seal at 10 stacks. Instead of just like selling it for a large world, trading an equal item and then losing the item afterwards. Slow him here. Hopefully Morgana gets the reach maybe. Okay, that was an unfortunate one. Push in the wave and just dragon. Objectives are what we will only look for here mostly. The enemy team doesn't have a very good position right now. I'm gonna ult this. I see the fight go on, so I'm gonna instantly ult it. I should be able to maybe kill the Akshan. He is dead indeed. Perfect. It's a 1-for-1. He gets it. Okay. Kinda hoping Morgana would have walked from the other direction and cut off the position here, but she didn't. It's okay though. Push in the wave. We're trying to look to go for this turret. It's good damage. Oh, I didn't land it. You're trolling. And I just need them to auto attack the turret. These brothers, you have... Fine. I need to knock at Mordekaiser's ult, which is kind of what I'm worried about right now. Good spell shield, I like it. Walk with him. Melee range my Qs right now. Put my wall down for a magic resist threat as well. Melee range my Qs, kite him back. I am very, very out of mana right now. If I got the kill on the volley, my presence of mind would have kicked in and given me a lot of mana back, but I didn't get that, so I'm just going to recall. Backping my team as well. Since I am out of mana, I'm entirely useless in that fight anyway. I might as well recall, get my death cap, and then just run mid. If my team wins or loses, it's out of my control. We're just going to defend this. If I had more mana, I could potentially stay, but I just didn't, right? So if he engages me, I have Zonia, so I'm fine. I think he probably will look for it. There he is. My man is dead. That's why you have Zonias. That's how Zonia saves you from Akshan's BS. Because like he's gonna melee range you or get close to you with this wall latch thingy. And I just can counteract it by clicking Zonias. He takes a lot of E damage, takes a lot of burn damage, and it just falls over and dies because he's squishy. Okay, we're just gonna push mid as my team pushes the rest of the sides as well. Put as much pressure down as possible. Slowly, not gonna check it too fast. I'm gonna auto attack the turret while queuing the wave down so I can clear it. I'm gonna ult this to help my team. Okay, this might be a bit of a cooked ult maybe, we'll see. My ult really helped my team win the fight. That's really good. That's how you just win a fight with Karthus. You're not even there. You just click ultimate and that was enough damage to swing that fight for my team. And they just win. Like, my ult did so much damage to them right there. It currently does like about 1200 damage off a single ult on every single one of the enemies. It's good damage. And I just won the fight with that because Samira gets a reset off of it and it's good. Oh. We clear this. Mid lane is already pushed as well. Ooh. Pretty good movement, but that should kill him. He's dead. His movement was solid. He almost got there. Push this wave. I don't think we have the time to end, so I'm pushing inhibitors instead. If you look at these respawn times right now, that should not be a possibility to end the game. So we're going to kill the inhibitor here instead of ending. Put that for the wall slow. This guy got CC'd, so I can just Q him consistently on the same spot. I'm trying to keep on distance as much as possible here. Guess the timer is what he's done. Well, that was a big slide. Okay. The man's moonwalking. I am dead here. I'm not going to waste my flash. I'm just going to accept my death. At that point, wasting my flash would be worse. I disrespected Akshan there because I actually didn't think about him being like coming back and having invisibility and stuff. So that's my bad. Okay, so let's look at the enemy team here. This guy has magic resist. They don't have that much magic resist actually. Only this guy. Am I concerned about that? Not really. This guy's gonna build it now, but the rest of these three are not building it at all. So I can just go Shadow Flame here. I have max build like this. If it ends up being the case that I have to sell my Shadow Flame at the end for like a Void Staff because they're stacking a lot of magic resist, I will switch. But for now, I could just do Shadow Flame and it's fine. I don't have to concern myself with it. Shadow Flame is going to give a lot of damage execution as well. Q crits can go pretty hard. Their entire base is in shambles. I'm almost back alive. My Q is doing a lot of damage right now. Or my ult, sorry. I think they might Baron here. She killed blue after I'm alive, so I'm happy. Wonder if they're doing Baron. Since he is here, I doubt it. Running here is pointless because they will most likely have it anyway. I'm gonna run toward my Olaf to help him. I'm gonna have to ult because my Olaf is going in, so I'm ulting. Just do as much damage to them as possible. That guy pretty much almost got one shot by a single ult there. Put my E up as the Mordekaiser comes out of this. And he just gets killed. Since he wants to commit to that, I just have to ult to lead out the fight. I'm gonna Q. I think it's just if I just flash him here, I just kill him with Qs. Get the slow off. Do not reach further, that's okay. We just hit Nexus. Before the turrets respawn, ideally. They're close. Okay, I mean, I was able to turn that fight with that, of course, so that's fine. Land that crit hit there, and it's GG. Initially, I wanted to go Baron, and then with Baron, we can make a clean push, but this also does work, to be fair. That was it for the silver/bronze game. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys in the gold game. Okay, Karthus into a Nocturne here, which matchup-wise should be fine. Obviously, Nocturne's not going to invade or like look for any type of early game pressure on me. Nothing's going to really happen there. His ultimate could be a pretty nasty engage on me, potentially, but they have a lot of like wanting to dive type champions in here. Don't cancel me a bag. Okay, good. He did not go for the cancel. He's going to place his ward in here, which is interesting. It's pretty deep, pretty effective ward. If I see, like, this ward's good. If I see the Nocturne at any point on this, I'm safe. But he could start on my red buff for all I know. It's definitely possible. We will see. We're just nicely gonna start blue buff. We're just gonna chill. Opening up with Q. Drag it to like the line here pretty much. You want to drag it as far back as possible. And then it's nice and easy. You just like tank it and Q spam. As long as you have right click the target, your auto attacks will go off in the most efficient manner possible. Which is Q auto attack, Q auto attack. So that adds up. you're dragging the camp, you're going to have to do the Q auto attack, Q auto attack yourself. But if you're just standing still, like in this position here, it does it for you. And then the main thing you have to just make sure of is that you don't run out of mana for your E. So you can like flick it on and off, but you have to have mana for Q at all times. Let that die to E and pet damage. Good. And here again, I'll just do it the nice and easy way. We just stand still mostly. Like you can kite this more effectively and weave in your auto attacks more, but if you just do this clean like that, it's completely fine. To save time, you could end camp like right here, for example, right, to drag it further. They obviously see me on the ward that Silas has placed, but that's okay. I do not care. It's not like it's gonna be affected. Like at this point in time, the Nocturne shouldn't be able to invade me anymore. Basically. Because it's just too late. He also started Raptors, so... I'm just gonna smite this to be safe. It's a little safer in case he does try some lunatic behavior. Silas, no flash. I have nothing to play for on top side here. What I'm gonna do instead... I mean, I could look at like... honestly, I could look at turret dive him. I am not against the turret dive in this situation. Nocturne will be topside here in a second as well. I should have moved a little faster, but the wave is going to push in, so there should be a free turret dive. I didn't realize he was that low. Definitely move in here. Put the wall down for the assist. Oh, I'm taking the extra turret shot. That blows. She went a little bit too early on that one, but it's okay. I'll take the 1-for-1. It's not too bad. Malphite loses some farm too. She, like, my top laner needed to wait a little bit longer for me to actually reach the position, and she went a little too early, which just wasted a turret shot worth of damage, and it ended up killing me, sadly. Close fight. 24 CS. He hasn't done Scuttle yet. I can walk directly to his Raptors in this position, and I should be able to get it. The reason I should be able to get it is because he's literally 1 HP. And, I mean, his Raptors are respawning. It's pretty much free. So we'll go for his Raptors. We'll take my Spot Scuttle then. That should be good. It's a nice free Raptor viewing because we know he started this. I think the Silas is moving, maybe. Maybe not. Smite this. Wait for the wave a little bit and then move. Plop this down. He's going to all in that. Can't really reach the rest of it. It's gonna have to be fine. He's just gonna recall. Silas committed to that engage, which is good. Only danger ping this area. Oh, I missed. Whoops. Okay. It's gonna clear the rest of my jungle camps. Everything's gonna respawn again. Or has respawned again, so we just go through it. Making sure without blue buff not to use my E too much. Silas is recalling. I thought he may have run bot lane there. Nocturne could be bot lane here as well. I don't think Nocturne's gonna be on my Raptors because he would have had to recall earlier. He could still maybe go for it, but I don't think he would. So I should be able to just get a Raptor camp advantage out of this. Do that on the fadeaway. Let's see it. Yep, not on my Raptors. Perfect. Okay, but like... I guess he can just do this, which sucks. He has like the advantage in that position. I don't have too much mana, and my Zed's not going to move fast enough, so he gets to just take my Raptors there after all. That's okay. The Zed can't really do too much about that, because what happens if he does is that the Silas will just follow and we lose the fight, most likely. Because the Silas is just a bit stronger there. He was still level 5 on Zed. I'm moving into position here because I think the Nocturne might commit to this. Maybe. He's not committing to this. Okay, we're just going to recall again. Nothing too major going on. No stress. Like, the most important thing here is that we just keep our camp tempo efficient. As long as we do that, we're good. I really wish I was level 6, man. That would be so ideal. He takes a turret shield. Is that going to be enough? It's not. That also doesn't die. Man, The fact that I'm 1 camp away from 6 and I can't kill him because of that is disgusting. That's really unlucky. If I got this raptor camp, I would have been 6. Because he stole it, the guy actually lives. Very unlucky. TP's back. Take this guy's raptor camp anyway. Damn. If he didn't take my big raptor, I think I would have been 6 there. Blows. Oh, that's my level 6. Let's go blue into bot scuttle into full clear. He wants to do it. Okay, I mean we can. I'm doing my blue buff first though, but we can do it. I'm gonna lose my entire topside if I dragon here. I guess I'll do it anyway. That plant is probably Nocturne. Zed needs to move. If Zed doesn't move here, it's gonna be cooked. That's top lane. Oh, no, it's here. I got it. We're good. I'm gonna die here, but it's okay. Get my ult off at the end. If that matters, it should. Okay. Not the best. Mostly because the Zed was just very late. But it's okay. Right there, he was just too slow in the movement. He could have, like, obviously he can't move, like, directly here. He could have definitely started moving a bit earlier, though. He did not reach the position very quickly. Get a nice assist off top lane, though. We just instantly grubs here. Nocturne ult's down. I still got the dragon. The Fade was overall still very much worth it. It's not bad at all. We got mid prio here as well. Make sure to ping the guy to follow. And we just do this. Stay nice and calm. We're getting a nice full clear after this as well. I'm just going to speed run this. That passive should make everything fairly quick to execute. He supports also here, so... And Draven... The biggest thing here is, as well, what you have to note, is that the Draven was the one securing the kill, and he gets about 400 extra gold from his passive. So that's really, really valuable. Makes it even better, that play. We're chilling. We're just full clear all the way down now. Get that done, and then I mean we're very much in a good position here. If you're low on mana, don't cost your E. Of course, you want to make sure that you have the mana for it. Oh yeah, with the Prime subscription, welcome it. Clear my bot set camps here. I have my Blackfire Torch soon. I definitely want to get that. My goal here now is just to get my Grom cleared and try to get bot scuttle as well. And then I'll have the most like effective, efficient recall I can get. Think mid lane might rotate here. He's going to engage me. Try to avoid that, stepping up. I hate everything about this. I do not know where the Nocturne is. I mean, this guy should be dead for this. That's a very illegal engage, I think. Apparently, he did not die, which very surprising, to be honest. Okay. Sucks for me. They didn't want to focus him with auto attacks fast enough, I believe, there. Mostly. And they just... he got to get hysterical at the end on me. Surprised that engage worked for them, really. It might be because of Draven's low mana pool that he was too hesitant to go for it. Could be the case. That's still a nice top lane kill, though. I don't really mind dying there. It's okay. Like, I definitely thought it was going to be a better outcome for us. But if it's not, that doesn't matter. Let's go back to our clear. We have our ult. We run top lane here, maybe. If I have to. I think we're fine. Yeah, we just full clear. And then we go for the dragon again. Staying consistent as much as possible. That's all we have to do. Ult's ready to go. Hold up. I really don't want to deal with this. Hopefully she just recalls and uses her TP. How low was that guy? I didn't see. I looked too late. Wait, she stayed? Brother. Why didn't she TP? She could have just recalled TP and she's completely fine. I don't get it. I'm gonna take the next top wave. I'm just gonna take the wave and leave it be. I can't chase him, I don't think. Okay. That is definitely worth ulting. Draven! Wait, couldn't he have taken the last auto? Why did he leave? He still had barrier. That's unfortunate. Guess I wasted my ult a little bit there. Should have waited longer, I suppose. I think they would have overchased if I didn't ult there. Into the turret. Good Malphite rotation with his flash ultimate, I suppose. It's pretty good for the enemy team. It's gonna have full clear here. Keep it consistent. As long as I do that, it's fine. Should be able to dragon soon here too, which is definitely something I want to look for now. Let's finish my bolt set camps and look for the dragon. We should have a pretty good time doing that. Draven's pretty strong with his full bloodthirster. Really shouldn't be too bad for us. The Tarek will also have a smite maybe. Silas is top lane. This should be a free dragon. This is our best time to do it because currently Malphite is still not going to have an ult or a flash. I need my team to just walk to the dragon here and it should be completely ours. No problems. Like, this is the time to do it because this is the time they can't contend with it since they just made their play earlier. And then Malphite doesn't have ult, doesn't have flash. There's nothing he can really do in that position. So it's going to be best to take that opportunity. With the wall for the slow and just go for whoever I can reach. He flashes. They both flash. I don't really want to... Oh, that's a TP. That's not good. I'm just gonna die for this. I do not care. They can fight in me all they want. Like, this is just good death situations. Good job. That's just the thing right there. I don't want my Draven to die. Because he has the value, right? He wants his gold from this adoration. He wants to keep those. I got every single last hit, which wasn't necessarily my intention. But they kind of just died to my E and stuff. And I want to get as many Qs off as I can, right? So I ended up going for that. But yeah, I mean, it's good. It's a good death for Karthus there. Also, because I die there, my last stand gets full value, which is really good, right? That guy's definitely dead. What should I go for? I definitely think I should go for Liandry's, so I will. They're tanky enough to the point where Liandry's will be good. I'm also not solo AP in this one, because I have this guy. If I solo AP, it doesn't really matter how tanky they are, I'll go Shadow Flame usually. But I can instantly afford the entire Liandry's, which is good. Clear my top set camps here and I can look for the Rift Herald. Just staying like calmly consistent here. Getting as much CS as possible. And just snowballing, scaling as Karthus. Level 11 soon. Don't burn through too much mana here. Just hope they come to the... I want to ping them to come to the Rift Herald here pretty much. Should be pretty calm. Just make sure we get this now, and then we'll get the kill on Silas, perhaps. We'll see if that pans out. I'll get some extra vision in the area. That's not going to be ultable. Doesn't make sense to ult that. Just looking at the map situation a little bit for the vision. Put my wall on him so he gets the magic resist reduction, which is going to be really good for us. And then we just instantly cast the Rift Herald here because we have a strong side lane position now. As long as you have a strong side lane position, you're going to cast it on a tier 2 side lane turret for sure. Just make sure to hit the turret down quickly. She knows. We're good. We're going to bounce this into this turret because going for tier 2 bot is not going to really work. Make sure to clip him there. Make sure to put a wall down there as well. I have burn on him, so I can't really walk in the turret range too much. I'm gonna ult this because there's also a fight here, and if he doesn't have spell shield, Nocturne dies, but otherwise his entire team dies here as well. Because it benefits the mid lane position. I know Nocturne has like a spell shield availability potentially, but it still benefits the mid position because I help that fight as well. So I'm taking the flip if he has a spell shield off cooldown, yes or no, while still helping mid lane. Otherwise, on Nocturne low HP, I wouldn't risk it because ulting him for that, because he has a spell shield in his kit, it's not going to be too effective. But it is effective specifically in this situation because of the mid fight. Just a bit of map awareness to look at there. I do not know where this is. Mid lane, okay. F key towards your teammates to look for this shadow path. Ooh, he unfortunately died before the other thing. Okay, let me get my boots here. I'll get a large hold with that. You can upgrade boots there, but I had 1200 gold, so that's a perfect amount for the large roll there, so we'll purchase that. We'll go 3 bot set camps out of base, and we'll want to look for the dragon next. Ideally here. We want to make sure that while we wait for the team to come out of base, while we wait for the Draven to respawn, we're just going to clear our camps. Don't have my ult yet, so the top lane fight is what it is. Wish I had ult though, but I don't. Ult could have made a big difference there, I do believe. Because if that other guy died faster to my ultimate and Sylas also takes damage, I think Gwen can live with her Triumph proc. She just took a little too much damage from the other target. Just do blue. We'll do the dragon. Karthus out of the pit. Just to make it a little nicer. And because I have blue, I can just leave my E on here. We also have Audicon spawning in about a minute. That's definitely something we're going to play for as well. Does he have smite? He doesn't. My mana's a little low, so I'll be a little sparing with my E now. I do have blue buff, but I want to have some mana to spare. We have this spawning in about 40 seconds. We have the other 3 dragons as well. We're doing pretty well here. Scout the bot side camps. I'm just going to wait for my teammates to get here because I'm not going to 1v1 them really. Oh my god, he's 1 HP. Brutal. He should die, right? Okay, I'm just gonna ult. He didn't die. He will die to my ult. Okay, he died afterwards, and after all. It still should be fine to ult here, because it still should help the rest of this fight. I didn't flash the entire ult area, apparently. Still got it. It's fine. We just have to Audicon. That position is okay. I obviously didn't see anything because of Nocturne ult, and I didn't hear Sylas die or didn't see him die, so I was like, okay, well, I might as well at that point go ult anyway, because he survived on like 1 is what my assumption was, but Zed apparently got him. But even then, even still, the ult will still be worth it in that fight, because, you know, even if I see nothing, my ult should help somebody there. So it's completely fine using it there. I'll buy the boots upgrade here. And I'll just walk out of base. That boots upgrade is very valuable. Our entire jungle is going to be up, so we're just going to full clear everything to get the money. Working on our second large world going into death cap here. And then we'll go from there. Whatever happens bot lane, it's just a matter of an overextension. It's a bit too greedy from the team. Should have backpinked them more aggressively. Could have done that. Didn't. At this moment in time, there's nothing we want to play for here. Like, I want to backping him. He got the kill, that's good, but still. He shouldn't go forward because we have 2 dead. We have support dead, top dead. I'm obviously farming my camps, but I'm farming my camps like this instead of moving forward because support and top are dead. So it's just not particularly worth going for. Again, apparently they still were able to get the turret, which is an entirely different problem from the enemy team, basically. That should not be allowed, essentially, but they got it. get this, get bot scuttle. Get another large rod. Draven's very deep. Okay, I'll get my other large rod. I have ult ready, so if I need to help a fight, I can ult straight away. But 65 AP from a large rod is very good here, so I'm taking that right now. And then I can go onto the map as this guy blue spawns on top side and go for that. Paying attention to the fight position here for the ult, if need be. But now that my team is like back on the map, I got my large rod very strong. I want to look to invade as much as possible. So taking the enemy's camps here is definitely something I want to do. Okay, I'm gonna ult. I'm ulting because this could just help the Draven instantly, and I don't know the fight position exactly. So I'd rather just ult up front. It is a blind situation. He obviously walked too far forward, but it's in that position just worth ulting. That stuff like that is just entirely up to the Draven to not play that stupidly aggressive, which is what it is, you know. I thought I would deal damage. Now we're just gonna have to simply wait again. Like, there's nothing to play for at this moment in time. The Draven and the Taric are both dead, so we're just gonna chill. Our camps are gonna fully respawn again. We're just gonna do a nice full clear all the way down, and we'll just play for the dragon when it spawns. Just do Drake Soul. After Drake Soul, we can then also look for the Baron angle potentially, but we're just gonna chill. Like, if my team wants to die like this, it is what it is, right? Like, you just have to accept it. Don't try to die with them, though. That would be a bigger mistake. You can obviously Karthus ult to assist certain positions to see if that could maybe make a difference like I just did there. Because by the time I need it, it will be back up anyway, so not too big of a deal. As long as they don't die now, and I can just get the clear my bots to the camps. My goal now is to hit level 16 before next fight. And then ideally, I'd like to have my ult before we take a fight as well. That'd be great. Which I should be... I should basically get my ult by the time the dragon fight begins, as long as we don't take a fight beforehand. Alright, that's level 16. That's good. Good extra ult value. Team is already taking a fight, though. I'm going to smite this and move. Taric ulti could be good. Put a wall down here. Don't know the position. Good damage. There's a Malphite ulti. Walk away from it. Put a wall down for the magic resist threat. My ult's down for another 5 seconds, unfortunately. E up. Kill him. Time my Q pretty well. Missed it. It's okay. Leave my E on. Don't turn it off, you idiot. Okay, it looks like we won the rest of the fight. Good. Still have ulti here as well, but against a Milio by himself is not going to matter. If I had ult for that fight earlier, it would have been really amazing. But my team took the engage before my ult came back. So that was a little awkward. I was able to like hold a decent frontline position. We cannot end in this position. Please. 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 Just don't go recalling, brother. This is our time to free Baron. If you recall, we can't. Taric will tank it. So I don't get the damage cut. And Draven doesn't get the damage cut. And we should be doing this very quickly. Still have a blue buff as well, so we can just finish it now. Yeah, ideally fights like that just happens. You want to ult up front if possible. If you have a Shadow Flame, ulting up front is less ideal. You'd rather use your ult as an execute. Obviously, that lines up a bit better. But you want to ult up front, usually, if you have Liandry's especially, because the burn is going to apply. It's going to be the most value you can get, really. I will go Void Staff here as well. I am assuming they're going to have magic resist by the time I finish my Void Staff, but they're not building it currently, so double armor here. No magic resist yet, but they should build it at some point. Okay, I'm assuming he needed the money. Ooh, spicy. My death here does not matter. If I die, I didn't even die. But if I die there, I do not even care. I'm gonna ult here as well, just to chase that out, finish him off, and I'll just take my recall. Okay, you're chasing me, and they surrender. Perfect. There you go. Calmly farm, get some good ult stuff. If your team starts hinting a bit, don't follow them. And yeah, that's it for this one. See you in the next game. Okay, time for the Platinum game here. We're playing this one against a Bel'Veth here, which that's a little worrying. I will have to be kind of careful there. I think I'm gonna start... actually, I did this wrong. I should have placed my ward on my raptor camp here, which I didn't do. And I'm going to start my blue buff anyway, actually. I was considering starting raptors to like deny the Bel'Veth this situation a little bit, but on Karthus that is a mistake. It is better for me to just simply start blue buff and go from there. Because we clear very, very quickly, so if the Bel'Veth does end up even trying to invade me, I should still be fine. So standing still, just Q spam basically, because your Q auto attack, Q auto attack happens for free. So all you have to do is just stand here and hit Q. Which is nice and easy. Whoops, see daisy. Which is nice and easy. No stress there. Drag it down into the next camp, and then here make sure that your mana doesn't run out. So you can stand still again. You can just chill. Spam Q and then turn your E on and off again when you're getting about like low health on this thing. And then once you're like really low, you're just gonna walk it off. And that makes it nice and clean. Okay, there is definitely odds that she invaded me. I should have placed a ward on the raptor camp. I am not doing this very smart this game. But we'll see. It is platinum elo, so at the other hand, like, is she really gonna invade me, you know? That is always the question. Good. Let's take a look. Nope, didn't invade me. We're good. Slightly saved, but yeah, in the future, just always, you know, obviously when you're doing this, just place your ward on the raptor camp and start blue. Blue start on Karthus is never a bad plan. I just wasn't focused on that. Other champs there would have started top side, you know. But yeah, the blue side's clear speed is significantly faster. Kite this up and out. Make sure to not turn your E on for too long, otherwise you're gonna have some mana problems with your Q spam. The most important thing is just to keep your Q available to you at all times, basically. I'm gonna have to danger ping bot, because I think at this point, any gank that's gonna happen is gonna be bot side. So I'll danger ping that one more time. We're just gonna check the Mordekaiser, because he's gonna walk out of lane, and this should be free. Place it on top of him, get the slow off, get the magic resist thread off. Put the Qs ahead of him here. And then flash for that last little Q there. We're gonna help the Garen shove the wave into the turret. Not trying to like last hit anything from him necessarily. Just want to get this in there quick. So he gets to just recall for free because he doesn't have teleport. And I want my top laner to be able to shove the wave in there fast. Beautiful stuff. First back faded ashes, we take those. Very good. We do not go for the next scuttle in this position. Going for top scuttle here would not be good, because my camps are going to respawn on my bot side. And I want to make sure that I defend those tier 2 camps. Those are worth more. We could potentially take a quick peek at the bot lane. Okay, she came 28 CS from top side. Very important thing to note. As she has no recall, I have a faded ashes over her. We're going to hug this wall so we don't walk into her. And then as the Q is about to land, we click the... Okay, that didn't really go down that great. This is definitely takeable. We know she started Raptors at this point, basically. I'm out of mana. I actually lost mana there at the end. That is a very bad place to die. Unfortunately, in that position, I tried pinging my support to, like, still move. For that play, but I ran out of mana in that moment, sadly. If I didn't run out of mana there at the very end, I would have had that. I left my E on slightly too long, which is the entire mechanical mistake. Because I needed one more Q to kill the Bel'Veth in that situation to be fine. Or, I mean, for my laners to help me a little bit faster, that would have also worked. Not the greatest thing, but also not the worst thing in the world. We did win the feats of strength there. It's fine. I believe malls are also flashed for me, so that's very much a decent trade for Smolder as well. And yeah, small whoopsie on my end by just leaving my E on too long. This can happen very quickly. This is what the presence of mind would help you with as well, because I'm not running that personally. But that mana issue is obviously a slight issue. Very careful with that E usage. What I did try to do there against the Bel'Veth is I tried to melee range the Q with myself as much as possible. So if she hits me, she gets hit back. That's a very important thing to try to do. However, for us, this doesn't really cost us that much. We simply get to just clear our camps again, make sure we keep that up at least, and we should be good. Okay, we have an extra smite to use, and I will do that. Mordekaiser are still level 5 for now. Clear this and move. He just hit level... They both just hit level 6. Just walked over a ward. I am unfortunately not level 6 myself, otherwise I could ult. Control ward as well. As long as my Garen doesn't, like, troll me here, it's free. Brother. I have to respect Bel'Veth here, unfortunately. There's the Bel'Veth. He's gonna ult me. I think that's okay, because he gets out of here, he insta-dies. Perfect. And then couldn't ult at the end, but Garen gets it. We're happy. I leveled my ult a little bit too late. I thought I had 2 Qs, but I only had like 1 there apparently. Still doesn't matter though. That's completely good for me, right? That's literally not a problem. Because the Mordekaiser still gets chunked to the point where if he gets out, Garen can just finish him off. And I'm very happy with that outcome. Again, as Karthus, any type of trade like that is super worth it. Especially when all my camps are on cooldown. Like all my camps being on cooldown is a big one. Okay, my camps are still on cooldown, so I could just run directly to bot here. It's already dead. Good ult for that, but it was not necessary. Okay, Ashe flashed over the wall, that's fine. I help the Vayne shove this into the turret quick. Because that Bel'Veth is definitely lurking here on bot side now. That's awkward. Okay, all my camps are going to respawn now, so we're simply going to go for that. We'll hit this. I'm assuming Bel'Veth is not losing any speed on this, and she is going to go for that soon. We just have another clear to go for, so that's exactly what I'll do. Since I'm going to get blue, I can kind of waste a little bit of mana with my E here. Going bot here would be a mistake, because I need to make sure I'm like kind of fast. Oh, I messed up. Thought I had it there. I had it there. I thought I had it there. I messed up. That's going to lose me a little bit of time. Making some small errors at the moment in this one. Happens, but, you know. Good. Keep moving. Keep that movement in your camps here. I'm trying to, like, avoid going for, like, any kind of fight with, like... I want to clear my camps first, ideally. She gonna go for Void Grab? She is. Oh, almost a hit. Gonna focus on the Bel'Veth here. She gets that it doesn't matter. She picks that up. She is getting CC'd, which she did. That should be a death, I believe. It is a death. Good. Put the wall down for the magic resist threat. Very nice. Beautiful. That is exactly what I like to see. We didn't like overstep our bounds. We just made sure to focus the targets we had to focus. Just, you know, chill, lay back a little bit. Let them come to you. Activate your E if you do. And then if they get low HP at the end, like the Malzahar, we just click ulti. In a safe area, ideally. You obviously want to be careful not to get cancelled, but yeah. And I still cleared most of my camps in this situation, so I'm not even that, like... You know, I didn't even lose that much time. The only thing I really lost here is just like a little bit of proc respawn timer. But I ended up getting 2 out of 3 Void Grubs. Because she had smite for the other one, obviously. That's uncontestable. Ooh. That's a lot of damage off that auto attack. Holy moly. Okay. Close one. I don't have ult or anything. It wouldn't kill either way, but... We have Blackfire Torch and Sork, so I'm very happy. I'm going to just directly run the bot lane turret because my camps are still on cooldown. If I can prevent this turret from going down or something like that, that's good. I'm assuming Bel'Veth with that double kill on bot lane just goes for Dragon here. Which I am most likely not going to be able to defend. I can check. Still have a bit of time. Not doing it. Okay, if she's not doing it, then I'm gonna do it. She had a little bit of an opportunity there, but at this point, I think she's just not gonna reach this. I don't have smite, though. If she does show up, it's kind of cooked. I can't use my E in this position because that costs too much mana. So I do have to be careful for that. She's just gonna back off. She's not gonna be that greedy, I know. I don't have smite, but she doesn't know that. Right? Always, if you see the enemy jungler, try to walk at them first. And like not try to flip a 50-50 smite, you know, don't try to keep damaging it. Backping my bot lane. All my camps are up right now, so I do not want to look for a gank. It's very important, especially on Karthus. If we happen to lose like bot lane turret first, it doesn't matter. We already got like the feats for the kills, and we also will win the objectives. And you can see here, I'm just dragging my camps as much as possible once again. Like, I'm walking to the next camp. I'm making sure to keep the movement in there. Not really auto-attacking as much anymore because I have plenty of damage now. That might kill. It will definitely kill one of them. Or both. Yeah, both. It works. I need to turn my E off, otherwise I don't have mana for this. Oh. No, that's totally not awkward. I'm gonna die here, but I'm gonna hold my mana, so turn on my E anyway. A little bit more unfortunate than I would have liked because of the Malzahar ulti. And my Smolder is just useless. It's his champion. It's the champion. It's not necessarily the player, of course, here. A Smolder as a champion is just useless early game. He's getting stronger and stronger and stronger, but I'm not going to expect like a 12-minute Smolder to do like a bunch of damage, right? You can't really be doing that. Alright. I mean, he's not weak per se, but weaker, you know. He has no CC, no nothing, so there's no space that Malzahar has to be afraid of being in. Bel'Veth is quite a tricky one to land Karthus Q's on, I will say that much. It's definitely a bit of a tricky matchup because she has like 4 dashes in either direction. So you're gonna have to deal with that at times. Okay, so right here, my camps are still on cooldown. I could walk to Krugs, but that's very far out of the way with my bot side camp spawning soon. And it's exactly here. The Ashe will move towards this bot lane ward position. Good hit. And then we just put this in his walking path as well. Good hit too. Perfect. So that's just a read of, okay, I have nothing on my top side. My bot side camps will spawn. The Ashe has just reset. There's a control ward here. She's going to try to get vision priority because she's going to be faster than Seraphine. And for that, she's going to walk into that bush, and I just want to be in that bush as she does that moment, so I can just finish her off. You know, she doesn't have any like escape summoners or anything, so we just chase her, put the Q ahead of where she's going to walk into and get him. And then this guy had flash, but I also had flash, so we traded, but that's fine. Good. We keep going. All of my camps are going to respawn once again, so we keep a nice, good pacing. I have 12 out of 18 kill participation, which is absolutely massive. That's really, really good. And our CS is 104 as well. Solid. A little bit lower, but, you know, there has been some play opportunities. Got some kill participation to compensate. This is not worth ulting because there's nothing I can get out of this. However, we can react to the Bel'Veth because the Bel'Veth showed bot lane here. There's decent ults for topside camps can be up. So that's definitely worth checking. We're gonna go do that. We lose bot lane turret here, but that's completely fine. I'm gonna move for this guy's topside camps. I'm pretty sure this guy's like doing bot scuttle and stuff. There's the Bel'Veth. Both of these camps are down, okay. Does he get out of this? He doesn't. I'm gonna ult that, because that kills. Good. Garen gets there. I mean, I would have killed her anyway, but yeah. That ult kills, so we just have to clean up duty. Okay, the enemy ADC and support just moved bot lane, which means that starting the objective here is going to be very questionable. I will not look to do Rift Herald right now. Also, with these two here, I really don't want to walk for Gromp. If there is a ward there and they move to that, they have like massive numbers on me. And then I die and then we lose like more. It's not worth it. I need to just be careful for a little bit. Wait for my team to regroup onto the map, and then we can maybe look for the Rift Herald now. I have Seraphine and Smolder here, and there's 2 people bot lane now. 3 people bot lane even, I think. I see Ashe and Malzahar. I thought I saw someone else, but Ashe and Malzahar are still 2, that's fine. Since I have blue buff, I can kind of leave my E on a little bit. Not too much, but just enough to the point where I don't run into mana spamming Q. Perfect. No, give me this. Good. Alright, perfect recall for me because 2400 gold gives me Shadow Flame. This is a I'm the only AP game, so I'm not going to go Liandry's. They're also not that tanky. Shadow Flame is the best bet here for sure. And then we just look for the dragon. Seraphine did just die, but that's okay. Out of base, I'm going to look to take my wolves and my grump as I run down towards the Drake here. I'm going to try to like clear as many camps as you possibly can, you know? You don't have to like necessarily purely focus on it, but like try to get them as you're like looking to go for objectives and such. Okay, sweeping the area. Could be warded. It is warded. Bel'Veth is top lane though, that's good to note. Okay, Vayne is afraid to move forward, that's okay. Bel'Veth just killed my guy on top lane, so I can start this. Because we know enemy jungler cannot be here. If I do this right now, we're good. I have blue, so I can leave my Eon. And I also have Shadow Flame, so my Q is gonna crit. Good flash. I'm gonna ult this. This is a fight waiting to happen. My ult does a lot of damage. Doesn't reach, but I got the assist because I landed the ult earlier. So ideally with Karthus ult, you either want to use it to finish off, or like when the fight's about to happen, you can prevent the enemy from going onto your teammates when they have a decent opportunity, because your ult's gonna deter them from doing so. Which is how I used it in this position, right? Instead of trying to finish people with it, I opened the fight with it, so that my team doesn't get engaged on in that position, and we're good. Your 45 dashes are saving your ass right now, brother. You can try that, but I don't know if that's gonna work out for you. Oh, maybe it does. Dude, her 45 dashes cooked me, I swear to God, like... God damn it. I got outplayed, man, what can I say? I just simply got outplayed. I'll go Zonias next. I don't have to, actually. I'll buy cloth armor. Cloth armor is not bad. I'll go Zonias at some point. I'm gonna go Deathcap next, I think. My bad. It was definitely worth it for the Bel'Veth, because she got a shutdown off me. I just thought I could land an extra Q or like not get absolutely blown up, but... Those dashes made landing the Q very difficult. Unfortunately. Okay, so next objective on the map we're looking at right now is this Otacon. So I'm going to start topside and clear everything down. Because I don't think they should be able to push here or like have any threat in that situation. They're just going to back off. So I'm going to go top and clear all the way down. And then from that position we can play towards the next objective. But have cleared all of our camps as we start that objective, which is important. So that's always what you want to try to do. Try to clear towards the objective you're going for. If you're like dying at the end there and all your camps are up, you make sure that wherever you're going, you know, you get there. It's nothing interesting. We just go back to our bot side camps. My ult is off cooldown. Garen is going to show up for Otacon too. And then by the time we're going to go for the fight, everything will be cleared here. And then all of my camps will be on cooldown, so when the fight happens, I'm gonna be free to do everything I want. And we're good. I'm gonna finish in with my ulti. Perfect. Ashe loses half her HP bar as well. Just clean up. Slow him. Beautiful. Walk back there, because I just want to Q in and walk back since he wants to ult me, of course. Like his best fighting opportunity. 2 mid. 2 dead as well. We should be able to just do this. Okay, we can easily solo this. Like, we have a lot of damage on this. It's not a big deal. With blue buff as well, you'll have enough mana to, like, just leave your Eon for a while. Don't leave it on for too long. When I, like, reach about half, I try to turn it off. The reason I turn it off here, like, flick it at least, is so I don't burn through all of my mana, so I can't fight anymore. I want to be able to fight still, you know? So, like, try to be at half. If you're, like, burning through too much and then they engage you, you're just cooked. So that's definitely not something you want. My Rift Herald's gonna spawn, so I'm gonna have to cast that. I need my Garen to move. Okay, he got the Ashe, that's fine. Try to land like a nice sneaky Q on this guy, but shove the wave into the turret again. Kinda need the Garen to like be here for this, you know? just gonna be on range. We're not looking to close any type of distances or anything like that. We're just gonna look to see if we can get a nice little Q poke on this guy, because we have a lot of range to do so. That's a good amount of damage. Ooh, that's a Mordekaiser. I'll flash, it's fine, my bad. I should have respected Mordekaiser TP. I didn't. The dragon's gonna spawn in about 20 seconds. I'm not looking to like go too far forward. Ooh, I'm dead. Good ash ult. I didn't think about that either. He's dead. It's fine. Traded 1 for 1 is okay. I did not think about ash ult being a possibility there whatsoever. That's on me. I'll just buy death cap. I didn't respect Mordekaiser TP, nor did I respect ash ulti, which is just silly of me. I do believe, though, however, that I think Garen should have pressured for this, but he went to mid lane as well, so that's just out of my control part. Not too big of a deal. There is a chance, because I was bot lane for that long, that this Bel'Veth has taken my topside camps. It's an entire possibility. Right now, as you can see as well, like, I have 5 deaths, which is quite a few deaths, but still on Karthus, like, every single one of those deaths ended up me being able to return a lot of damage or winning the fight or anything like that. Because Karthus passive is obviously very, very good. Now, am I trying to die? No, but if I happen to die, I don't really mind for a play like that earlier as well, right? They use a lot of cooldowns on me. I still kill the Aphelios. It really isn't a problem. Okay, my team already has this. So we're going to see if I'm God robbed or not. I did not. Okay, we're good. Move up. Do Crocs first, real quick. At this moment in time, your jungle order doesn't matter that much anymore because you close everything so fast that, like, when it dies, it's fine, right? Like, whether I cleared them in, like, 10 seconds different in reverse, it's not a big deal. Okay, so I do want to try to focus on hitting my level up. Oh, can you knock him towards me, please? Like, where are you? Thank you, that's enough. I needed any kind of stun into the wall or like anything here to get a Q off. I was just slightly out of range. Oh, perfect. Let's get the top scuttle. We have level 16. We have 10 seconds to ult. Does she land those? Dead. I'm also dead though. What is that? Okay, well, I got obliterated by that damage. Dude, 300 years of game design sometimes, I swear to God. Like, he kills me like so fast at a distances. I'm like, okay, well, my bad. Come on, Zonias. I need to calm down a little bit. I'm inting a little too hard right now with some of my deaths. Like right there, that was just silly again. Like I'm making some very like minor mistakes right now. Adding up a little bit. Shouldn't be too bad, of course. I still have a lot of, like, I still have, like, 23 kill participation plus objectives and stuff. It's not too big of a deal. Still have good CS as well. 200 CS at, like, 24 minutes is solid. Not the biggest deal, but I need to, like, you know, tone it down a little bit because I'm kind of, like, dying to stuff. So we're going to rework on our positioning. We're going to be a little bit more back of the fight, not trying to go as forward. Because that is looking pretty tough for me currently. I'm going to clear my 3 bot side camps here. And then the next thing we want to look for is this Baron. Good. We'll just drag that, drag this, and just drag everything together. So what you can do here as well is you just queue this. This is going to level... Oh, that level up actually might ruin me a bit. It did. It got stronger, so it gained some HP. Let's just do this. I have 1 smite left to use on Baron, so I can smite these 2 together, no problem. It holds up in 15 seconds here. She instantly walked the other way. Nice, good auto attack. We have a lot of damage. We have smaller vein Garen. Like, this is gonna go fast. We want to outrange our ADC. Because we do more damage than them. Okay, I'll tank now. Garen is not coming, so I'm gonna have to like take the last little bit here. We burst this out. Perfect. And then we ult to clean up this entire fight, pretty much. I think I one-shot nearly all of them. Or like they're all like gonna be 10 HP. Like, that basically just negates them from doing anything. Now, I didn't get any kills, but that was really close. Like, they must have been like 1 HP, like less than 100 at least, like 3 of them. But it does mean that they cannot walk up to anything, because we're still fine there. So that's a good use of the ult, even if you get no kills, right? We push this, we push top and mid at the same time. And then we should be able to end the game here. It seems pretty calm. Maybe a few too many deaths this game, but sometimes that happens. A lot of damage. I think we just leave here. I'm just gonna take my recall right now. I have my Zonia, so I'll go back. My team might win, that might not, but I'm like low enough to the point where I think one auto attack from Aphelios just kills me. Like, actually. Oh, he did die, but still. My team might have this. They're fine. They should have this, I think. I did enough, you know. This game I've done enough. Builds up in 20. It's not gonna matter. I think it's just GG well played. Yeah, not too bad. Survived the early game against Bel'Veth. We're good. Last items here would have been a boots upgrade into... could do a bunch of things, to be fair. Void Staff could work, but, you know, you can go Horizons Focus. You can do a bunch of things in this scenario here. Not bad. Cool, that's it for the Plat game. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. I'll see you guys in the Emerald game. Okay, time for the Emerald game here. We are playing this one against a Diana, which should be relatively calm. This is not an early invade situation I have to be worried about. It's more so that later in the game, her dive potential on me is pretty good. So that's something we have to consider. They have a lot of dive in general with like the Z and stuff. A Diana can go in. Galio can ult on top of it. A Zonias is probably going to be a requirement this game. But yeah. We will start on blue buff as always, basically. And we will go from there. Place. Wow. Alright. Place my ward a little bit too quick. Or too slow there. My bad. Whoopsie daisy. Usually you'd want to place your ward. I'm still going to swap my trinket for the Oracle lens, but usually I'd place the ward, making sure to clip the side of the wall here, as you will see in pretty much all the other games, probably. Whoops. Green Smite Diana starting blue buff. Okay. Not a problem. We will start blue as well, and we will go from there. Is Twitch gonna choose him? For Karthus here, again, as always, just simply chill. It's Q auto attack, Q auto attack. If you're kiting the camp, that's how you want to hit them with auto attacks. But if you're just standing still, you can just basically do it for free. So it will just apply, you know. So like here as well, you could just spam it. Twitch cheese. Okay. That Diana is not happy, I can guarantee that right now. Make sure to not leave your Eon for too long. And we just clear this up. When it gets to like low HP, you want to kind of like fade away it with E. Very solid. He does get the blue buff too. Okay, Twitch Gaming. Here we just kind of leave the Eon until both the small ones are dead. And then after that we want to spare our mana a little bit. Diana's back to top side. So she is doing her Gromp. Now I could in theory, right, run for like bot side camps here, but it's not worth doing. The reason this is not worth doing right now is because I have negative priority massively on bot lane. If the enemy team has that ward and Galio reacts to it, it's bad for me. It also sets my own clear up to be worse, because Karthus is very, very quick. The more tempo you can have on your tier 2 rotation, the better that will be too. And my prio on it was just not looking good, right? So if I get invaded, if I fall behind like that, that's one way to like basically ruin this lead. Because simply what I can do is just finish my clear here. I can instantly recall, go to bot side, and potentially go fight the Diana in our bot side camps even. Just because of how fast I like am with my clear and everything. We clear this, we reset, we go bot side to bots cuddle. And then we can go here, maybe fight the Diana on it, extra recall advantage, that type of stuff. But this is a good outcome for me. Diana's obviously very slow. I might be able to meet her here on Krugs. It's a possibility, but looking at my bot lane scenario right now, they're not too healthy. So going for the invade on the Krugs here like I could do is most likely not going to be worth it. If they were full HP, I would absolutely invade that. But I will have to be somewhat respectful here. case you're wondering why not take top scuttle or something. I mean, she's gonna be bot side for the fight. She flashed already. Make sure not to leave your E on for too long, because that could kill you pretty easily. Ooh, she actually ended up dead. I don't have mana for this. I don't mind if I die here, because that's going to give me enough mana to kill the Galio here, most likely. Oh, I missed that Q, though. Does Twitch have that? That one's my bad. I should have hit that Q. Because, like, dying there does give me enough mana back. Or, like, gives me enough casts of skills to, like, kind of finish that off. And the barrier from this area also caught me slightly off guard. Still not that bad, but yeah, missing that Q at the end on the Galio was a bit of my bad. I definitely should have hit that one. Because if I hit that, then he dies, Twitch lives, and it's very good. But it's okay. I didn't really lose anything for this. My entire jungle clear is back up. I could just full clear with chilling. Slightly misplaced Q happens to everybody. When you don't have blue, you want to be very careful with the way you use your E, because you're going to burn through way too much mana otherwise. Make sure not to run out of mana here. Q big one over the wall. Back them together and just leave my E on just enough for the small ones to basically die here to this Q. Finish this, go for the Krugs. Before we do anything else, we're just gonna make sure that we get our clear done once again. Like, our base camps are mostly what we want to take. Like, anything else is kind of a secondary thing as Karthus. Because, like, XP, gold, very important things, right? And your clear speed is super fast, so abusing that clear speed is essential. I think we should turret dive the Urgold on this one. You should hit it off the wave. It should be free. Very clean. Very nice. Nasty damage. Holy set damage, bro. That was crazy. Oh, my bad. Sorry. That's toxic. The tax. Give him a heart, bro. Whoops. I wanted to just, like, kind of cue the last small one, but then, like, it got pulled in a weird way or something, and it hit the... I don't know, whatever. Very nice, very good top lane dive there. We saw the set pushing the wave, and we saw the Urgold level 5, relatively low HP. Set gets the ult off the wave, and then we just dive the set, or the Urgold for free. Okay, we out of base, check the bot scuttle. It's not here. Okay, cool. No problem. We will then just proceed with our camps. Everything is up, so we can do a nice new full clear. Very happy with that. We can just go back to the top side. Again, all of the plays we're making within the downtime of our camps. And that is really all you have to do. You clear everything so quickly that it's completely chill. Really not a problem. Keep going. And now just move. Like, now you want to not auto-attack as much. You just want to, like, kind of just drag your camps and move like this. This is basically the moment where you kind of want to start doing that. A little bit too quick to just walk this out. I have blue buff, so I can kind of chill with my E. That's a kill on Zeri, at least. Okay, at least I got a little bit of a counter on that. Some map awareness is required there. I saw the bot lane fight. It's just perhaps a little too late, maybe, but... My red still has 5 seconds on it, so we're going to clear the Crocs real quick. And then after this, we'll clear the red into the Void Grubs. Maybe a top gank. We'll see. But that's a nice Karthus gank still, right? Like, I'm just chilling on my CS. I get the gank off. We're good. Finish this and go top. Which already has the engage. It seems he's dead. Okay, no problem. I'm just gonna, like, kill these. That's kind of cooked that she gets that one, but it should be okay. I'm sad he lost hit it, but it's okay. Against any melee situation, you just want to make sure that you... 1 second here. Okay, I mean, I died. It's too much for me there. He ult ignited me, I believe. And flash? Not sure. I got, like, dove on by both. If they want to target focus me, I'm cool with it. I don't mind. As Karthus, like, taking damage, not a big deal. It really is not a problem. Actually, I have Faded Ashes here. Never mind. I don't have Faded Ashes here. What I have here is this. I'm looking at the comp. I am the only AP on my team. Actually, Twitch is going to pay AP Twitch. Shadow Flame is pretty good if you're the only AP. However, I am not going to be the only AP. Twitch is going AP Twitch as well. They're relatively tanky. They have a Galio. I think I should go Leandris here anyway. Don't mind this too much, though. I would have liked the last hit there, but that's side detail. For me right now, I mean, I still got 2 out of 3 grubs, or we still got 2 out of 3 grubs. I'm happy. I did that once again within my camp cooldown duration. They got dragon because of prio. That's fine. Yeah. Camps are cooldown. We're good. My ult is off cooldown. That's gonna kill, so I don't have to ult this. Were they low enough? I didn't see. I should have checked. Now it's too late to ult, so now I can't ult anymore. I should have checked earlier. That was a blind situation for me. Fairly certain this could be up. It's not. Never mind. Let me just go through here. I'm kind of cooking my own camps right now and letting them simmer too much. They need to go on cooldown quicker. It's my bad. I should have looked bot lane and faster. I may have been able to ult for Galio or like Zeri or something. I'm not going to touch this Galio with anything, really. I don't mind them engaging me, that's fine. That is okay. Play slow. I just want to ult clean that up. Seth should have probably realized that. I think he could have chased a little bit further to the left, but we ult the clean. I get an assist on that one too. Beautiful Twitch. Very nice stuff there, bro. We just take our recall. As I said, I'm going to go Leandris here because of the scenario. If Twitch was again going AD Twitch, which if he support Twitch wouldn't make that much sense because AP is a better support. I should go for Shadow Flame here, but since that is not the case, we're going to go Leandris. Because that will just end up being better for now. I think we can just all in this. Ooh, actually, never mind. Twitch dies here, I think. With Twitch dying here, I don't think I can do this. Looks like Diana's going bot lane, so I'll clear the red buff real quick. I'm pretty sure Diana's rotating up this misfortune right now, so I just cheese this right now. Quickly smite it and then just full clear. I'm pretty sure she's going for my blue now. It's kind of annoying. My mid laner recalled, so I don't really have anything there. She gets my Krug or my... Ooh. Melee range my Q. If she wants to hit me, she has to die. Very good. If you're in against a melee champion, always place your Q between yourself and them. It's the best way to survive things. Okay, I hit the blue buff to get my pet to hit it so I can regen a little bit of HP. Nothing happening bot though. I just have to full clear my camps. Everything is up right now. We're just going to full clear it all. Okay. All good. It is what it is. Spicy Diana invade that. Didn't really work too great. I mean, it ended up kind of working, but yeah. All of our camps are up, so we're just going to clear. We're going to lose a bot lane turret here, but that's okay. I'm not concerned about that. I don't think I have a chance at losing the objectives this game, to be honest, so I should be fine. Yeah, this is definitely bot lane turret down. That's a kill. We take that. Right? They got double executed on bot lane. XDD. If dude, I should have seen that earlier. Why didn't I ult that earlier? What am I doing? I just figured turret's gold on... I should have checked, bro. I did not think they were gonna double death into the bot lane turret. Okay, nice top lane turret fix. That's really, really good. Wow. 4 HP, that sucks. If I ulted that, man. If I ulted earlier, holy, that would have been insane. I just didn't even pan my camera at the bot lane. I figured there's just nothing there. They're not gonna die to like the turret or something, you know? That would have been crazy. Oh. We're good, right? Yeah, we're good. Perfect. Landed the wall on my way. Landed the wall for the magic resist threat still, and then he went through it. I need to help him. I don't have a choice here, really. I have to cancel my recall there, I think. Because otherwise he could just chase. It's not too big of a deal to delay it a little bit. We get our Leandries here. I'll get an amp tome with that. Don't have enough money for Sorks. If I had enough money for Sorks, I'd do that, but I don't have that right now. I think that might be optimistic. Actually? Yeah, he has him. He has her. That's some serious damage. Holy moly. Take the Urgot TP. 10 stack Dark Seal is also really good. Put the wall down for the assist real quick. Nice. I shoot this dragon in this position. I don't have blue buff, so I'm not going to turn my E on too much because that's going to burn way too much mana right now. I have 14 out of 23 kill participation, which is huge. And that's really, really, really good. 126 CS as well is very solid too. All we have to do here is just play for this objective. I should place my wall, not to face check the bush down here. Can my mid lane, can my top laner please move? I might die here, you know? I'm ulting this. That's the way I can fight this still. That Zeri is dead. Like, I am not going to be able to really just walk up to that for free. I just have to basically ult from a distance, make sure that that is the play I make, and they should be able to clean from here, which gives me a kill and some assists. Beautiful. Very nice. Don't walk into range as Karthus there. It's a little questionable there for a second because Seth ran all the way back to the turret, which was a bit iffy, but, you know, we played it slow, we played it safe, we didn't overcommit to anything. It's very important in those moments. We'll pick this up as well. Clear my top side camps. That guy's dead. I am healthy enough without Urgot ult. I don't have to worry too much, I don't think. My wall down. Nice. It's not a very... I'm down to send this, you know. Nope, couldn't get the assist. Was hoping for the assist with my wall there. Make sure to put this into the turret. He's gonna bounce it into the next turret, that's okay. We just slowly push this through. My team is in the area. My mana pool isn't too healthy. However, that should be fine. We just have to get out. It's that simple. Just fully leave. My mana pool can be replenished in the jungle. As you can see, I hit the jungle and I get a lot of mana regeneration. Damn it. There's a Zed here. I'm dead. Could not get my ult off anymore, but... yeah, my ult was just like a fraction of a second off. I walked straight into the Zed there. I should have ran up. That was a mistake on my part. If I just run up there, I'm chilling. But I messed up. Let me get this. And, oh, I can afford both of the components perfectly. That's nice. If my ult came back just a little bit faster there, like a second faster, I needed like 1 second faster on that, I would have triple killed them with that ultimate. They would have just evaporated off of it. It was really, really close, as you saw. Because you have a limit, right? Because within your passive, you need to have enough time to channel for 3 seconds to be able to get that ultimate off. And I didn't have 3 seconds there to channel anymore, which means you have to like cast it in time in your passive to get it. Otherwise it doesn't work. Play bot side. Make sure my Twitch goes to like place wards in the area. I'm gonna full clear all the way down. While I basically wait for the objectives to spawn and we play for that. Now here we want to start dragging camps massively, of course. Like right here, that camp is like healthy enough to start dragging. And then here again, we keep moving. Keep the movement in there. Just to clear faster. And don't click your minimap to walk topside. If it's close enough, I'll ult, but I don't think it's going to be close at all. Yeah. I think that's chill. I don't have to ult, right? Do I have to ult? No. Okay, we're good. He's solo killing people. Not bad. He's going for an interesting build. I would have expected him to go his death cap second item, but he went Banshees instead. This gives me blue buff. I'm very, very, very strong at the moment. That's a kill. I'm like not trying to pull the trigger on my ult too fast. Like if a kill is fine, like I can clean up a kill, that's not a problem, but I'm not gonna like waste it, you know? I should just do the other con here. We can do this very, very quickly as Karthus. We just have to be a little careful not to run out of mana. Also, don't stand in those orbs and stand close to it so you don't get hit by the other thing. So right now, instead of like holding my E active, I'm just queuing because I don't have the mana to sustain my E right now. Even if I have blue buff, my mana is too low. It's going to burn through too fast and it's not good. We need to kite this out of the pit, otherwise it gives Diana a Q opportunity. If it's in position, Diana can QE over the wall from a specific point in that, and I don't want to deal with that. The best thing I can do is focus this down first, so I do that. Put the wall behind me. Galio ulti. Nothing else here, really. Too much. I do have to flash in case he has flash. This is a pretty cooked scenario. Zhonya's here. Ah, you absolute scumbag, bro. That doesn't even kill anything? I was about to say. I could not get that last little hit on the Zeri. She has like 1 HP there. I think my team just got kind of caught in that position, unfortunately. And yeah, it became a bit awkward. Alright, all good. I used my stopwatch there, and with like using stopwatch, I could insta-buy Zhonya's again to have it. What I should have done in this position, what I didn't do, is I should have played for my stopwatch a bit more, which is a mistake I made there. Because I could have just walked in, pretending to like die, and then stopwatch that position instead. And I think I would have sniped the Zeri with that as well, and I would have been a slightly better angle. I could have maybe debated them a little harder onto my stopwatch. It was a small mistake I probably made there. Still, not that bad. We got the Otacon, we got the Dragon, and the fight was just kind of whatever, because my team, I think, just got too caught, essentially. They were just in a too bad of a position, and it didn't end up going great. Diana is here. My Twitch is not moving, and I don't feel like I'm gonna make that a play. I just don't want to flip that. Diana's pretty good at like killing me, so I do have to show some respect, really. If the Twitch was like moving instantly, I could chase that a little bit, but he was like doing whatever in this region. I don't know. Okay. Plant hit, Diana mid. We keep clearing. Oh. Alright, I'll ult. I'll just get the kill. It's fine. I think it's worth, honestly. Kill is a kill. Why did you ult him? Oh, okay. He ulted him out of my position. I had an angle on him and then I didn't. Yeah, alright. That ult was super cooked. If he just doesn't ult, I have a good angle, but he just, like, wanted to use his ult, I guess. Alright. I mean, the way we play that is he has to go towards me. I can't really walk forward in that position. I get engaged and I would instantly die. I'm just gonna bait her into me. Zoni has that. Surely you have her. Alright, Diana flash down. Baron is too long. I'm so dead, it's not even funny. I mean, he just kind of killed himself, so that's not too bad. Look at those Qs, bro. I chunked him for like 70% of his HP bar, which allowed my team to win this fight. That's really nice. That is really quite nice. Not bad. In this scenario, I have enough money to just sell this for double large rod, so I will. And I have my boots, actually. That is a beautiful bag. Alright, nice. Not bad. I'll take it. I'll take it. The Urgold ulti kind of just, like, killed me, but he dragged me into him as well, so I got to finish that at least. Oh, that's some W damage, bro. What the hell? Play Drake. We Baron after. The best thing to do here is just go Dragon first and then Baron later. If he got his E off, I could have ulted that and it would have killed, but now it doesn't kill. Because he didn't actually get his E cost off. My best thing to do here is just... If he kills that, we're good. If he doesn't, that's fine. Okay, he does kill that. We're good. I could have ulted that, but I wasn't gonna ult that if that is a kill shot, right? Nothing interesting. I'm gonna have to ult this position, I believe. I hate this, though. That was really bad. Holy bro, what are we doing? Okay, I mean, they're in me, and I'm Zonias, so good luck, have fun. That's fine. We lost the dragon. It was just too hard to land. Just, bro. It's just don't always win a 50-50, bro. That's hard. I think it's better if I let Twitch tank this because I do significantly more Baron damage than him, so I don't want to get the debuff. Yeah. It's flaming me, bro. Like, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna like not interact with him too much more. Getting flamed for missing a smite like that is crazy. It happens, bro. It happens. We just move on. We get our death cap here. We still won the fight because of our Zonias, right? We just E in there. Zonias, the triple burn from the E on their entire team cooks them. There's nothing they can do. There's just nothing. They just lost. Like, obviously they got the dragon, but they instantly lost the fight and they lost Baron, so it's not a big deal whatsoever. We're having some technical difficulties with the team play right now, but that's fine. My ult is up. It does about 1,000 damage. Twitch is defending me. He knows it's unrealistic. That smite is just like, bro, come on. You know? Is he gonna... No, they're just gonna go for Urgold. Urgold's just dead here. Got a couple Qs on him. Love tap him a little bit, you know? Okay, that might be a tough one to get into. Just like using my range, throwing a couple Qs, seeing what I can land. It's decent damage right there. I could just walk this off. That Diana dies to this. She's already gone. Entire enemy team is wiped off my ult there. Perfect. Just a little bit of poke straight into the Karthus ultimate for the finish. We clean up. We are happy with that. And that should be a GG well played. There you go. Beautiful game of Karthus. Not bad whatsoever. Nice. Alright, that's it for the Emerald game. If you have enjoyed it, be sure to hit the like button. It'd be much appreciated. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the Diamond game. Okay, Karthus into a Graves on this one. This matchup is pretty good for me, honestly. AP champion to Graves is generally good because Graves only gets magic resist from his, or only gets armor from his E. From his true grid, not magic resist. So any AP champ is going to do full damage, while AD champs are going to have to deal with more armor. So yeah, I should be good on that. I'm going to start blue here as you would usually do on Karthus. Just the faster, better clear. If the bot lane gank is the gank I have to go for, that's fine. But that means I could just reset right after Krugs. Karthus is so fast that it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. I think the Graves probably starts on blue and clears down here. So I probably would have to match him on both side. For Karthus, it's Q auto attack, Q auto attack in his auto attack timer. So if you're trying to kite something, that you can do that. But if you're just standing still, the character does this by itself by just spamming Q. So that is really nice. Really nice and easy. So unless you want to kite something, you can basically just stand there and click Q. Flick your E on and off. And just make it nice and easy on yourself. I'm flicking my E until I'm out of mana to the point where, you know, I will not be able to spam my Q anymore. Once that limit is reached, I will then move to just turn it off. Use Qs only, because at all points in time, you want to be able to use your Q no matter what. Kill on the fadeaway, take another point in Q. Hit the big one with the Q here, and then just leave your E on and hit everything in the camp with your Q and your E. Turn your E off when that is done, when the small ones are dead. And then leave your E on to drag this. And then here you want to be careful not to just, like, leave your E on because you're low on mana, so you're flicking it on and off. Just enough to where you can still spam your Q. Right, then you're good. Very calm. I'm not gonna get the top lane gank off. That's not happening. So if you like split them and leave your E on, the small ones will die before anything happens. There we go. Good recall. Run to bot lane scuttle. Very fast full clear like that. There's nothing happening here that I'm gonna be able to get a kill on, so I'm just gonna recall and end up going bot lane for bot scuttle anyway. Because this is like holding a freeze right now. I need to be there to break that. Plus the Graves is going to end up being bot side somewhere too. So it's better for me to be bot with a recall advantage over the Graves. He's going to be barely finished with his clear. It should be okay for me like this. Stay above it. Put it down. Put the Q ahead of it every time. Okay. Sweep here to see if this is warded. The freeze is broken. Probably have to danger ping this position. There's nothing here. There's just nothing going on both side really. I can't really play for that. I'll danger ping this. My camps are respawning again, so it's gonna do a new sequence and just chill. Bot lane had a bit of a scuffle. Mid lane just won the scuffle. That's good. Not sure where Graves is. He hasn't been seen just yet. I would have expected him to like have ganked something, but I guess they have some relatively good ward coverage. Oh, there he is. I mean, just respect him. It's fine, right? Oh, they're freezing the wave still. Right now, I can't really cost my E too much because I'm going to burn through my mana very, very quickly if I do that. And I don't have blue buff at the moment. I'm gonna move, it's fine. Didn't have to move. I am not doing that, bro. I'm good. It's just way too greedy at this point, basically. We're not going to get that kill on that guy. I have no way of good, like, engaging that properly. You just have nothing to find for kills. That's okay. Like, just make sure you stay consistent as Karthus. Your clear speed is very important. As long as you do this, you'll be fine. He's going to go for the bot lane dive, maybe. I need to do this in a recall. Okay, leave the E on. And then, like, this way, before they hit you, they die. Which is really chill. Okay. They did end up getting turret dove there, sadly. I maybe should have pinged that more aggressively. Because that was pretty obvious, but... yeah, it's okay. I think out of base, I can pretty easily do dragon here. Because that Graves is going to want to, like, back off and clear something. So I think I could just dragon straight up and it should be fine. Katarina has prio here. This should be good. Make sure to Q it from a distance while kiting it out. And then don't turn on your E for this, because turning on your E is going to burn through much mana. Just hit this, please. Don't make me take forever. This is good. After this, we just get bot scuttle. And then after that, we just full clear our camps again, and we're chilling. After the full clear, I can do void grubs potentially as well, which is going to be perfect timing. Graves top. If I hit level 6 off this, I might be able to help my guy. That kills, does it? We'll see. It does kill. Perfect. Very good counter gank. That is what you call beautiful. That is the Karthus way, man. Just counter gank with ult. Get a nice kill, do a nice full clear. And then void grubs at the end of that full clear and we're good. Got the dragon too, like it's actually perfect. Grace went for top gank and lost the trade kill. Hitting level 6 off the scuttle there was huge. Okay, that's awkward. Keep going. That's unfortunate, I don't have a second ulti. Kill that wall moving. Don't drop your camp tempo. Try to like always drag your camps as much as possible. Graves mid. I do want to play for that indeed. I will skip my golems for it because currently the Gnar instantly wants to send that, which I respect. So I'll just insta-move for this. Like, skipping one camp to do the grubs here is completely fine. Just because my, like, top laner and my, like, support are, like, literally right here for this. I'm down to go for this. Like, straight away. Since I have blue buff, I can kind of leave my E on. If I didn't have blue buff, I would not be doing that. We should take this blue buff as well. Oh, he's there. I need to just, like, kill this and instantly recall. Oh, did I just cancel my recall? I did. On my way bot. Care, Graves. I don't have the money for this, but I have boots, so I will just do that. It's okay. Okay, go back to my bot side scuttle. I think he's gonna go play for this, or, like, just prevent his dive from happening. Either one. We'll open up like this, and then we'll turn... Oh, there he is, still. I'm just gonna run mid then, because I don't think I have to, like, directly run bot. He's gonna run through bot side again, I think. Oh, he's gonna go to top side where there's nothing. That's fine. He's gonna clear this, and I'm just gonna go straight for the bot lane gank. This should be a very free situation. W wall. Luckily, my man dashed straight into my wall to give me an assist on that. Shove out the wave. Not trying to last hit anything of Aphelios. Don't want to do that. But very good situation. Wall is also a magic resist slow. So if you like Q, you want to Q wall for like extra damage. And the Samira dashed into my wall there. So I got an assist on Samira, which is nice. And then here again, you want to start dragging your camps with. So you can always drag them. This way you can just follow the next position and just have more clear speed that way. At this point, you don't want to put in like auto attack time. That's a waste of time right now. You can just have the extra movement. I'll defend one wave. You can just have the extra movement and that's much faster. One wave there is fine. I got my ult here again. I do have to look for a recall soon. I'm gonna finish the rest of my camps, get my Blackfire Torch. It's AP Katarina. So I'm not the only AP on the team. That's something to note. Dragon's gonna be up soon. I can smite this and still be fine. Dragon's in 50. Get my Blackfire Torch here. And we'll build toward Liandry's. Just paying attention to my ulti damage. Ooh, that's a grave stop. I can't ult that. It's not gonna do anything. Oh, I mean, he died to the Maul fight. I think that's better than giving the shutdown to the grave, so I don't mind it. If he lives that, I will ult. He doesn't live that, we're good. I mean, they're just gonna respect this. I'm just gonna go do the dragon when it spawns. That enemy bot lane is gonna show respect. Graves was just top side, so it just should be a free dragon start right away. Just drag it out of the pit as far as possible. 8 seconds on my smite. 2 seconds on my smite. I'll wait a little bit. Got it. That's a lot of damage from a Q there. I'm gonna die to this, but that's okay. Make sure to ult at the end, just to give my team that extra little bit in the team fight. Put a wall down so he's slowed when he comes out of it, and just do as much damage as possible still. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Very good flash, actually. Very good, like, range usage there. Very nice. They, like, hard target focused me, but then they still had to deal with the Karthus passive afterwards, so I don't really mind that too much, you know. It's completely fine with me. I made sure to, like, at the end, put the wall slow down as well as for the magic resist, but also for, like, the slow. Make sure it's applied so he has no way of getting out, and then we're good. As Karthus there, I don't mind getting engaged on. You don't mind getting engaged on, usually. Because you could just, you know, do a lot in your passive still, and they have to, like, fight on top of you as well. It's not going to be good. It is definitely not in their favor, so that's always a worthwhile trade. Especially because Last Stand proxying your passive too. You know, very good value of that. Makes your ult do more damage and everything. Good, and now we just full clear, making sure to keep up our clear speed as much as possible. After this full clear, I'm pretty sure we should be level 11, which is beautiful. Not auto-attacking anymore, just like moving and hitting Qs while leaving the E on if I have blue buff. And you just like see the movement here. You can do this as well, hit the Q there. You could even drag this up and then double smite them together, like saving yourself all the time, you know? Okay. She just deletes him off the face of the earth. Yeah, that works too. That is some damage there, Katarina. Holy moly. Let me check this guy's topside counts real quick, because I'm not really defending that. I'll take his blue when it spawns. And we'll go mid from this position. Drag that. Good. Nice. Good rally Bard. Well, that was clean. I like it. My ult's up. Bard's running bot lane, so we're gonna run bot lane as well. Put the wall here, please. Thank you, brother. I appreciate those. Beautiful. Straight into the play. Hyson, thank you very much for the prime for 5 months. Welcome back. You know, we're good. Okay, so on the map now, all of my camps are going to respawn again. Graves is spotted bot lane currently, so rushing Rift Herald is not quite necessary here. I can basically just wait for my camps to spawn, do a full clear, and then do the Herald afterwards. And then after that Herald, I can then look to recall for Dragon. Because of the Grace being bolt, he's not going to be able to take any of like the Rift Herald or anything like that, so we're chilling. So we are going to go for this. We'll have the ult ready if we do need to use it. But for now, just simply clear. Again, same rule as earlier. Drag your camps. And just move. Don't waste any time, just move. Make sure to land your Qs in proper positions. Try to like place it slightly ahead of where it's going. And then that way you have the blue smite dragging you to the next camp faster and faster. After this, we'll do the Rift Herald, and then we go from there. I'm going, bros. I'm going. Nice. We have this 156... Like, we're basically 10 CS a minute, pretty much. So, that is kind of what you're aiming for here. Good. I'm gonna collect this, and then we're gonna just plop a Herald down on top lane straight away. Should be clean to just Herald this. We have 3 people here. He uses it, we're good. Make sure to shove the rest of the wave. We get the turret out of here. Okay, but that's just really awkward. I don't mind dying for this. It's okay. Builds at the end of it. It is not enough damage output. The Katarina was like bot side. The Aphelios wasn't there either. I thought we have a slightly better position, but like the turret died a little too late there. It's not too bad. We still got the turret for the money, which still gives me my Leandries on that recall specifically, which is good. But, I mean, ideally there, I would have had a slightly better outcome, you know. Just out of base, straight go for the dragon. As long as we do this, we're fine. Like, that outcome there doesn't really cost us anything. It's like, sure, we die a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. We don't like lose the dragon necessarily. They couldn't really do it. If they go all into the top lane play like that to be able to win it, then there's no way they get to do the dragon in time, and that's all we need. My ult's not up for another 60 seconds, so my team should know this. Always communicate that. Okay. Nice double kill. Okay, that Katarina also has to grab. I'm just gonna do dragon. Okay, maybe not. I think that's fine. Not too bad there from Katarina. Like, the bar stun into the Katarina cleanup was good. Clean that up. Good. I think my job there is just to do dragon. It's just like do it at, like in that time frame. He's doing my camps, right? Surely. I'm pretty sure that guy's on my top side. Okay, good. Let's keep moving. He is indeed here. The smoke screen is kind of OP, I will not lie. That smoke screen ruined me, bro. Like, I started, like, messing up after that. He hasn't, right? Surely? Yeah, okay, nice. I got absolutely cooked by smoke screen. Like, I just clicked, and then I got smoke screen, and I just, like... My brain just evaporated, essentially, after that. I'll go Zonias next, it's fine. It is a pretty nasty ability, though. He also had enough damage to do that. But Zonias prevents that entirely from happening next time, because, like, I could just negate his entire burst combo, which is chill. Also, Zonias really helps me against, like, Malphite ult engage, or, like, anything of that nature. So, Zonias is going to be king here. Let's go Zonias next, and then we can do, like, Deathcap Void Staff to finish the build or something. Or even, like, maybe Deathcap Shadow Flame, perhaps. We'll see. We have Otacon in 18 seconds. I should go there. We're giving red to Katarina, are we? Interesting. All we have to do here is just play bot side. My ult's up in 30 seconds, so ideally I'd like to like not fight for 30 seconds if possible. But that should be fine. Good damage. I'm in a safe position here. Giving my Katarina a jump out if she needs it. Yeah, thank you for the portal. Very good. Very good. Perfect. Nice. Got a good wall flank there with my W. And then we just clean up over the wall. Wait for the bar tunnel to go over. We're not going to waste our flash on anything. Flash is actually very valuable on Karthus still. I'm also getting just purely assist this game, which is fine because my Katarina is obviously just like last hitting everything and just doing well. It's not a problem. But I just, you know, I'm not going to greed for a kill. I do not care. My gold income on Karthus is just high in general, and that's all I need. Like, I have 200 CS at 20 minutes, right? Like, I'm just holding 10 CS a minute on Karthus here as jungle. Go for the bot lane turret. Get the 700 gold from this. This is 700 gold, like, split between however many people are here. And in this case, this is obviously me and Katarina, so 350 each. Make sure to Q the bush. I don't face check it blindly. So let's take this guy's raptor camp as well. Oh, he made his... Oh, I was hoping that... Okay. He missed a stun. It's okay. I thought he was gonna, like, land a stun there, and I just got 2 Qs and Graves dies, but it didn't happen. Okay, my entire jungle clears back up once again. If my team needs my help, I have ulti, so I'm not too worried about it. Like, I can make a massive team fight difference with just my ulti. So I have some time to just clear my camps again. I'm almost level 16 as well, so I'm trying to, like, really push for 16 here. Getting that extra level in my ult's big. I'm gonna ult this, actually. I think that kills. It might not, but it does, like, deter the enemy team a little bit more afterwards. That's okay. I didn't have enough damage to kill the Graves there. I thought I would, maybe. Because of the Dark Harvest proc. Put my wall down for the magic resist threat. He's dead. Perfect. Good. Stay out of it. Put my wall down for the magic resist threat again. Nice. Reset for dragon in 25 seconds. Just like clean, keep some distance on Karthus. Not too greedy, not too not too heavy in there, you know. We're just chilling. The best thing to play for now is just this dragon. It's Drake's soul, so I need to make sure I like recall for it in time. Is he gonna go like next wave here? He might. This is just a top push. If this Bard helps me out here, he should be good. Can I reach this guy? I have to flash for that, otherwise I don't reach him. I think it's worth it, because it just removes the entire jungler from the equation. So the dragon's guaranteed to be mine. Normally, like, I would reconsider my flash. If I have, like, ulti there, I just ult him instead, right? But in this case, flash queuing for that extra bit of range, just to get him out of here is good. We'll do dragon, and then afterwards we'll take the blue, so we can burn through all the mana we have. Doesn't matter. And we have a Baron coming in, like, minute and a half. All we have to do is just clean up a nice Baron here. And we should be good. Zonias as well. My ult's up. I'm gonna ult. My ult didn't even connect on that guy. I mean, I didn't really get anywhere with my ultimate there, but it's okay. It did not connect. The guy died before that happened. I mean, at this point in time, I might as well just clear the rest of my camps for now. The next thing I really want to look for is the Baron. My team is very far forward. I think it's pretty greedy if I don't just, like, walk towards them here. Take this guy's Raptors at the same time as well. Very assist heavy for me this game, but I'm absolutely fine with that. Like, my CS is basically making up for, like, the assist spam. Because I'm just still having the gold value. Like, even though I obviously am down a bit on kills. Because of the CS. 10 CS a minute. I could recall here, but I'm not going to gain too much on recalling here because I'm just going to buy the Zonias and I don't have enough money for an extra large world currently. So there's no real reason to recall right now. I'm not going to be able to really buy anything. So I'd much rather just clear the rest of my topside camps right before Baron. Got that out of here. Team wins the fight? Question mark. No, they're dying. I don't have my ult for another 3 seconds. This is kind of cooked. I took a really bad time to go for a fight. I'm going to ult this. Never mind. I didn't have to do jack. All right. I guess they just win. Can we just Baron maybe? Yeah, they just went to engage that fight. I thought the next thing we do is just play for Baron instead of like anything else. But they just all in that fight big time. I'm not a big fan. If I had ult, I'd be a fan of that. But I just didn't have ult. So bit of a interesting one. This is Aphelios here. I'll make sure to tank it. Like whoever tanks Baron gets their damage cut in half. But I'm pretty sure Aphelios does more Baron damage than I do. Maybe. It's okay. I wasn't useful in that fight. I figured my team would just like actually go Baron and not commit to the mid lane fight when I was like just waiting for Baron. It's all good though. I've got the objective control secured this game. Wait 25 sec. Just wait my ult. Like we just have to wait for my ultimate. It's giga free after my ultimate. We just need to have my ult basically. If we have ult, like it's over for the enemy team. They can't do anything. We just need to have that right now. Clear the bot wave, make sure to pressure the side lane here. Okay, my ult's ready. We can basically fight whenever they want now. I'm gonna stay on distance here, so I get ult opportunities. Wait for like any type of engage or anything like that. There's pressure on mid at the same time. We're just chilling. We're staying on distance so we can ult right away as the fight starts and not get our ult cancelled by like a Malphite ult or something like that. As soon as the next wave comes in here, I'll click ult. Like as soon as that reaches the turret. Ult now. They take a lot of damage off that. That puts pressure on them, which should allow us to push here. All I do here is I put the pressure with the ult so we can push like that. And then that way they have to back off because they would have lost like 50% of their HP bar. There's no way they can fight. And I just timed it with the wave showing up. I'm gonna Zonias this so I don't die. Perfect. That's literally all I had to do. That's how you basically win an entire situation with Karthus, by just like timing your ult well so they can't fight. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, cool. If you've enjoyed it, hit the like button. See you guys in the next one. Okay, Karthus into Elise on this one. Early game that, I mean, it could be a bit tricky. If she gets the like one-shot combo on me, that's gonna be painful, right? But I should be able to outpace her pretty massively. Like when it comes to clear speed purposes, so that should be good. We'll see how this turns out though. Lanes-wise here, I think I mostly want to play for bot lane. The thing with Karthus though is like you get significantly more clear speed out of just starting blue anyway, because you can just full clear recall and match the enemy jungler for a bot lane gank. So I'm just still gonna start blue buff, even though you want to play for bot side. Place my ward to clip this side wall here as well, so she has no way in, and then we'll just do a nice full clear. We basically just instantly recall. The only reason I wouldn't instantly recall after a full clear here, I think, is if the top lane gank is like insanely free, but that is unlikely to happen. It has to be like insanely free, you know? Okay. Ward placed on my raptors, which they will see me on. Alright, so here we're just gonna spam Q in position. This has the Q auto attack, Q auto attack built in by default. We see a fight angle on bot lane potentially. Get this out of here. Let's see if Elise actually cheeses me. She could maybe level 2 cheese and go like Raptors in the blue. I didn't think about that for a second. I don't see an Elise, so I think I'm good. Karthus out. Perfect. Make sure to just use your E just enough for you to like not lose all your mana so you can keep spamming Q. Cassandra no flash is interesting. It is warded, but I'm just gonna Q it here. I'm not gonna show on the ward, we're just gonna stand in the bush. Okay, I kind of cooked myself on that. I dragged it too far, so now I have to show on the ward. It's okay. Just make sure I don't reset it. Because you have to walk into the circle to like not get the aggro to work like that. Here you flick your E just enough to like not lose your mana for your Q. You can turn it off on and off a little bit, but you want to be careful with that. Good. Just hit big one. I don't think the top lane dive is something I want to look for. I think bot lane is kind of losing their fight a little bit, so definitely looking at like just going bot. My recall in. Nothing going on top side. Just Amp Tome with a Dark Seal and just run to bot lane. You can basically match the enemy jungler on bot scuttle spawn with this, as you can see, and just have like an extra like 35 AP on them. Or like 2 items, basically. This Elise is not going to have a good time with that. Very nice gank on top from Quiana there. That's not bad. I'm just going to run directly for this bot lane gank. It should be good. Can we get an engaged Leona? Any flashers? No. Pretty sure she could have just flashed for that. At least top. It looks like Elise started clearing bot side. And cleared towards top as well. That's interesting. There's not much interesting going on here. I think if Leona wanted to commit a flash to the earlier situation, that could have worked. But she did not want that, so that's okay. I'm just going to catch my Gromp and I'm just going to full clear again. Not a problem. But yeah, you saw me be able to match the bot lane scuttle scenario there by just full clearing and recalling. I just get an advantage like that. Quiana might actually one-shot that guy, you know. I will not be able to match this, though. Whatever happens there is their prerogative. Very nice clean kill on Elise. I like it. Well played, team. Cringe NPC. The Elise is angry, bro. For us right now, like, the only thing we really just keep clearing here. Quiana saves the Leona, maybe. Like, the one time I had that gank opportunity on bot, like, they obviously, Leona didn't want to commit to it, so that kind of just ends my opportunity there. Then I just have to catch my spawns again. As long as I keep my CS tempo very high, we're good. That's all I need. I do like the Quiana playing like this, though. She is kind of, like, facing a matchup where she just gets poked out of lane, and she's just not participating in that. Right here, I'm making sure not to burn through too much mana. In case I still want this top lane gank to work. Okay, there's nothing interesting going on here. She traded 1 for 1. This top lane gank is not going to happen. I'm just going to go reset. And we'll build this with this. And we'll just run straight to the dragon. Out of base here, I could just dragon. Should be fine. My Quiana is very strong now currently as well. Okay, let me walk like this actually. Chat daycare culinary exchange, I see. I'm gonna run directly to bot here. Make sure that we just run over to this Elise. This should be a decent gank angle for sure. Oh, she missed. Oh, that's an important hit miss there. I predicted his flash pattern there. Very good. Nice. I mean, she does die, but that's okay. Okay, I'm just out of mana now. I predicted like how the Alistar was gonna play that, but it's just like it wasn't enough. I just don't have anything here. I'm almost level 6, so technically I could do my camps now and start it and be fine. I think that fight was obviously pretty good. If Leona didn't like miss that 1E, that fight would have been very clean, but I'll take it. A mistake happens. It's not a big deal. My entire jungle clears up here. We do blue first, of course, because we need to get our mana back. Perfect. And then with this, we're good. With blue, we can kind of just leave our E on again. We just full clear, make sure to never lose any camp tempo. Like, I basically made that entire bot lane play without losing anything. Because I have, like, you know, all my camps on respawn timers there. Whether I was going to do dragon there or that bot lane fight, that doesn't really matter to me. As long as I keep my clear up, we're good. Good. Make sure to keep going. I can probably play for the void grubs here in a second. Quiana's most likely going to rotate top, I think. We'll see. This guy's going to get turret, though, soon. I think at least it's going to look for a turret dive angle. Finish this off. There is the Elise, indeed. Good flash. I don't really get to help him here. What are the HP? Oh, they're full health. That's pretty cooked. Oh, wait, my Leona is in Narnia. Wait, hold up. That is actually really bad. I thought Leona was I thought Samira and Leona were moving towards like top side, but I just zoned out and they didn't do that. Okay, that's kind of cooked actually. Make sure to shove the wave so it kind of dies. They don't get the push turret at least. I really thought Samira and Leona were moving top there instead of staying mid, so I thought, okay, we can engage this and kind of stall the fight. I'm gonna ult this straight away to help him out. I have to ult there because like every single bit like matters. Okay, I read the scenario wrong though. That was kind of sad. I don't know. I do not really know why they stopped like running towards the top lane position and they just stuck mid there. But I thought they were running top. And then I played like they were running top. Ended up being bad for us. Holy moly, wait, hold up. I got a kill. We take those. What are you doing, bro? Okay. -1 flash, I guess. Can I click an ability, please? No, I missed. No, I hit that one. Okay, we're good. Interesting. I'm rich, though, I guess. Yeah. It's not too bad. Interesting. I think I just buy Faded Ashes here straight up. I could buy, like, boots with an M-tone, but I'm just gonna buy this. That's not bad. Let me buy this real quick. Good. And then we just run to this. Do I, though? Okay. The end result isn't that bad. I was able to clean up quite a few kills there, which is really, really, really helpful. We have to go for this guy on bot lane. Definitely gonna go for the Mel on this one. This is not warded. Can't go on that. Pretty sure Elise has the first rotation there as well, because my Leona has no position here. I need my Leona to like move here. That's good. Kind of. The Q killed him at the end there. Bro, can you land something, please, Leona? I don't know, man. It's taken my man about five business days to like reach that position. I'm scared. Oh, okay. We're good, we're good. I am not gonna be able to dragon here. I thought I'd have enough damage at the end there to actually finish the Mel with my ult, but I didn't. It was kind of close. I don't know where my Leona was going. I think she was like too focused on the Alistar maybe, instead of like going Mel there, I think. I was a bit too focused and locked into the Mel position. I mean, my entire jungle is up here. I could just full clear this. It's fine. I'm not losing anything for these situations whatsoever. The one that's losing a lot here is the Elise, because she's not like actually clearing her camps properly. So like the longer this game goes, the worse it's gonna get for the enemy team. Especially since Karthus obviously scales really well. Good. We'll take Krogs as well, and then we'll wait for the red buff to spawn. After the red buff will reset. It should allow me to afford my... Does it actually? Hunting guys? Really? It might. Oh. Oh, hold up. Do not get murked here, please. That's not quite it. Okay, we'll do red buff here. I do not have my ultimate, unfortunately. Let's go mid. Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. They're chilling. Okay, I mean, they didn't need my help. We're good. Brother. I would love the dragon here, but I doubt I can. I think played well there. That was not bad. Take this guy's raptor camp. There's... Damn it. I should have known. I should have known. I shouldn't... Oh, thank you, actually. That's not bad. He saved me my flash. I'll take that. I did not have to flash anymore. I'm gonna have to defend mid lane turret, yeah. We just have to play for dragon here. It's pretty simple, I think. I'm just gonna Q this out of the pit. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna have to move here. Put him into the wall, please, brother. Like, where's the ult? What did he just do? What did my man just do? Like, he just refused to put that guy into the wall. Are you okay? I don't understand why he just, like, didn't want to ult. I'm actually, like, genuinely confused as to why he held his ultimate there. Like, just ult him into, like, the dragon wall. She would reflect... Ah. Right. I forgot about that. No, you're correct. I did not think about that at all. I mean, it's why I asked, but, you know. I was so confused. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. The reflect does make sense. I really did not think about that whatsoever. I'm going to start topside and clear down here. It's kind of struggling a little there. Do I want... I should defend the top turret here, because otherwise we're going to lose, like, first turret, and that's not worth. I don't even care about losing my small Krogs, because we're going to get first turret bot, I think. Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, that's bad. Whoa, where are we going? Wait, where's my Qiyana going? Qiyana, hello? Would you mind today, please? What in the world? Thank you. That was so late. Where were you? Where were you my entire life, bro? Holy scary. She was just like casually hitting mid lane turret with ult on her the entire time. I got so scared there. I thought that's just a flank and she just shows up, ultimate into the wall, GG, well played, right? That almost didn't happen. I had to flash at the end there because of that, but that's fine. I don't mind flashing, obviously, it's fine. But that was very scary. Big monk ass.
Your turret has been destroyed.
All good. We just clear our entire jungle here. We just like swipe the 3 bot side camps and we'll look for the dragon. Make sure to keep my clear as efficient as possible. There's obviously a lot of stuff going on the map at the moment, but I guess I'm ulting this. That might deter them from like fully engaging the fight. Helps my team out enough to the point. Yeah, that's good. Perfect. That is all I needed. Like the Karthus ult there was enough. It's actually just beautiful. Just the way that works out, it's just absolutely wonderful. I'll do the dragon as well. My top laner even gets help with my ultimate. Beautiful. Karthus ult just assisted everything. Easy life. I just got 4 assists off a single ultimate. Gotta love that when playing Karthus, man. You gotta love that when you're playing Karthus. Yeah, my team has this bot lane turret secured. That's chilling. I'm just gonna take like 2 mid waves here. Because like nobody else is gonna take them anyway. Good. Let's get my Leandries. I have Baron recall, so I wasn't worried about him catching up to me or anything like that. I'm confident enough to go Magi's this game. I'll go Magi's here. That's fine. Should be fairly comfy. I have 9 stacks on my Dark Seal as well. Good. 1 clean ultimate gives me like 5 assists in a fight, basically. It's usually how that goes. Leona's going for the Cassante. I will clear this camp and move to the Cassante at the same time. Make sure to focus everything. Perfect. I slowed myself down going into that and like let them kind of walk onto me. So I don't like directly walk into the enemy team. Oh my god, okay. Ah, that was too much. Damn. That was a bit of a too much situation. I was absolutely bursted there. Well played, enemy team. You got me. I'm still getting some assists, so I'm still above 10 Magi stacks at the end of that, but yeah, that was a bit rough. I should have W'd that bush first instead of walking closer to it. The thing I didn't do there was just like W it, get the vision in it, and like not face check it, because face checking it there was the big mistake. We got a nice large world here. It's beautiful recall. Or beautiful recall. I'm dead, but you know.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, my bot side camps are up, however. I think they're gonna go for this Otacon. And I don't want to give that to them. Urkel is TP, okay. Oh my god, you're... Well, it's a little awkward, but it's okay. Wait, did he just get cancelled on his ulti there? It's a good hit. I mean, I cannot get into this play at all. Like, what is going on here, then? Oh, wait, Samira. Okay. Bro. Well, that you were just running in one by one. The Samira should have just waited for the Leona there. That's kind of what I was doing. I was like, the reason I ulted there is because Urgot had a really good push going bot. If I ult, I delay their recalls a lot, and Urgot gets to push more and more. which is good, but I also stalled him in that position. If he then plays slow in the other position, that basically just means that, you know, I can stall, wait for the Leona to reach it, and after the Leona reaches, we then go for the fight. But my Samira just sent that all in straight away. The most important thing to note there is that I'm playing on distance. Like, I am not trying to walk forward, like, at all. I'm trying to, like, let them walk into me. Oh, no. Does he get out alive here? Okay, it's not bad. Stay behind a bit here. They're going in. Oh, bad. Okay. I just got seen. Good kill. Just reflect, that's fine. I don't have the mana sustain for this. I need to turn off my E for now. If I don't turn off my E there, I'm not gonna have mana sustain to like fight, like to keep queuing. I need to just do dragon now. If that Mel didn't like reflect my thingy there, like it's so free. She would have taken a lot of damage off that. I'm gonna do the blue real quick and then get my mana for the dragon. This way I can actually do dragon with enough mana and we should be good. Does she reflect that? Oh, she held it for that. Okay, smart. Hopefully Leona still kills her. I think so. Yeah, she does. It was smart to hold it like that. I figured she would have used it on like one of Leona's abilities, but she did not. Let's get a large world with my boots upgrade here. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I definitely thought she would have used it for like one of Leona's abilities. That's why I ulted. Otherwise, I wouldn't have ulted because obviously it doesn't matter. Like, she will just reflect it like that. Should be a decent catch. Ooh, that's also a decent catch on the Quiana. Ooh. That's pretty scary, you know? Like, this is too deep. Like, I will never be able to reach this. Like, they're just way too deep. At least we don't lose Baron, because that's not up yet. There is literally no reason to take a fight without my ultimate. It's gonna clear the wave. Okay, I can't defend this turret. The Alistar was like looking to go in. I am not gonna face check anything. I'm waiting. In this moment, in this game state, you just chill. You wait. You don't face check anything like a lunatic. That would be a big mistake. Get the slow. No, you scum! Ah, God. All right, you got me. You saved the Elise from death there, bro. What are we doing? Like, hello. I'm out of mana now. Cool. Does he get the... No, he has... Yeah, Jesus Christ, bro. What is happening, man? Oh, we just lost that fight too. That's -1 Baron. Okay, but that's so cooked. That Alistar just flashed at the last second to get my ult interruption so I don't just nuke their team. Just... Let's just fight as a team, please. That's all I need you to do. Oh, she's gonna die to Baron. Does she get here? Like, maybe she gets here in time. No, she doesn't. 1 second. Okay, just go in. I think it's fine. It will not be fine. I don't have my ult for 40 seconds. They get Baron here. Okay. I got a 25 stack Magias. My ult's gonna do some serious damage now that I have Death Cap as well. I just need to be able to cast it. Next fight, I'll just do it a little safer, I suppose. And then hopefully, we can do it as a team as well. That'd be great. That Baron for the enemy team there is a very helpful thing for them. Could get pretty tricky. Cassandra is very tanky. I don't think she has that. Cassandra's worth 1,000 gold shutdown actually. Holy moly. Don't give him the ult range, Leona, I beg. Oh, he's gonna get the ult range on Leona, yep. What are you doing? What did this guy just do? Did he think he was gonna kill me or something? What? I'm gonna ult him. I'm ulting this. I'm ulting that because there's a fight here that I could really use my ulti. That my ulti should help, hopefully. Hopefully they don't lose with that. Did they actually lose? How? Wait, how did they lose? Okay. They had an ult as well. Like, Kai'Sa... Okay. I'm surprised. Calling me surprised. I need to recall now. Okay, he died as well. What? What happened? How did my Samira, like, Quyanna lose there? They just focused the Kai'Sa and it's free, no? I mean, she's already dead, right? Cleanse, maybe not. Interesting. Ah, that Kai'Sa had to live on 1 too. That was 1,000 gold shotgun I didn't get on 1 HP there. Let's get my mana. Dead. I'm just dead here, aren't I? I'm gonna get Kai'Sa ulted. What? Help me, please! No, don't do it to me. Oh my god, why is my Samira mid lane as well? Hello? Why did she run mid? Why did she not run to the fight? Hello? She's recalling. Okay, well, sure. What in the world? What is this game, bro? This game is so hard. No, I have ulti. Very nice kill. This should be okay. She just has to survive this position and get out. Please move forward. Please, 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 Samira. Please, 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 please. Don't stop moving here. Let's just do this. Okay. That's not too bad. We got the dragon. That's our 3rd dragon. This is a battle. This is definitely a battle right now. I think she took my camps. Yeah, she took my camps. That's okay. Oh boy. I'm wondering if... I think I should go Zonias, you know, instead of Void Staff here. Like, obviously, Void Staff is kind of good against Cassandra, but I'm only AP. I think Zonias is going to be better. Wow, that hurts. What? Okay. She has her Guardian Angel back. Decent bit of poke. One minute on Baron. Does Urkel... No, he's dead. I'm not gonna ult this either. He's just dead, yeah. The Mel rotation there is obviously the problem, but he's also just walking too far forward, realistically. I don't know if we should engage the Alistar in this manner. Bros, what are we doing? Like, what is happening? Why are we, like, all...
An ally has been slain.
What is with the all-in on the Alistar, bro? It's just... My team keeps taking the worst fights on planet Earth. Like, hello?
Your turret
What
has
in the
been
world is
destroyed.
going on here, then? Let me sell this for this. I do not know if I can defend this. We'll see. Elise is dead. Let's ult here. That should kill the Alistar as well, I think. That guy got passive. I mean, come on. I did everything there, please. Finish it off. Thank you. Let's go Baron. Oh, oh boy. Oh no. Okay. Well, I mean, my Urgot kind of AFK'd mid, so I don't know about that one. Guess we can kill Cassandra here. Yep, the Baron. Please do Baron. Bro, please. Just do Baron, I beg. Hello, please. Please, please, please. I'm gonna let Leona tank this, of course, so I don't take the damage. Okay, good. We should be able to nuke this. I need to, like, be careful with my mana a little bit. This is some scary business, bro. Okay, I have my Zonias. That's good. What is this game? This is just like one big mess. Okay, my blue is gonna be gone to Elise, most likely. Ellie is indeed a very tanky boy. At least Kai'Sa lost her GA, which is really good. Blue is up, that's good. I'm holding on to my Magi stacks pretty well, though. I will say that much. That's pretty decent. Oh my god. No, I'm dead here. If I get Kai'Sa ulted, I'm gone. I don't think I can ult that because she's gonna have her thing. What is going on? Don't do this, please. What are you doing? Bro, I hate my team. I actually hate them, bro. At least I killed the Kai'Sa still. Like, what are we fighting? Can we please stop doing this? Holy... Bro. Stop getting caught, please. We have to group. This is getting more and more ridiculous as the time goes on. Holy scary, bro. Alright, Kai'Sa used a lot there, and she still ended up dead with me, so that's good. 97 kills in 35 minutes, yeah. I need my Urgot to, like, frontline for me. Yeah, it's like, he's basically useless. He needs to be in the fight to just give me space. Oh, that's an amazing one-shot. Well played. Don't get caught, though, now. That is a really, really good catch. I like that. Get myself that. And we just play for this. Chill. Just do dragon. Just chill. It's okay. We got a free dragon off your catch. Just don't die and we're good. Nice. The Monka-esque game, bro. Alright, just focus up. Make sure that you, like, stay on the distance like I'm doing in these fights. Like, I'm really trying to keep my distance. So they have to, like, engage into me. Which is quite a difficult one for them. I'm gonna have to ult here. It is the way it goes. Nice kill. That's perfect. Zoniasing instantly. Okay, perfect. Yeah, my Zonias on my E there basically killed that guy. So she had to take like my burn damage as she tried to go in. Holy scary. That is a lot of damage. Am I dead to this? Does she have ult? Okay, what are these fights? These fights are so scary. Alright, I mean, as the time goes on, I guess the Urgold gets stronger at least. Something. I could sell my boots here. Potentially. It is a lot of magic pen, though. Maybe it's... I still have a 25 stack Magi, so I don't really want to get rid of that. Is there anything worth buying right now for me? I could significantly up my AP by selling boots. That's like one thing I could do. I should walk towards my Urgold here. Oh no, she's dead. She just got one shot. I don't have Zonias! Holy moly, that almost ended terribly for me. Thank you for that ult. We just have to leave. This is so bad. Can we not engage this, please? Bro, we just get like we get caught. We get a catch back and then my team just walks up in mid lane and dies for free. Like, what is this about? Why did they have to die there? Like, I don't get it. Is that gonna kill? No, she has Zonias, right? Yeah, she has Zonias. God damn it, bro. Why did my bot lane have to get caught there? Like, I don't... I'm just gonna hit the wave with the Q so it dies. She walked into that one. We're good. Good hit. Focus up. Good hit as well. We can Baron here. Just gotta do Baron, Urgold. You just gotta do Baron. It's free. I still have Zonias as well. Quiana's doing the good job of chasing the Kai'Sa. That is perfect. Thank you, Quiana. That's her job to do that. Our job is to just do Baron. Should be able to finish this. I'm almost out of mana. Good. Take the recall. I have nothing left to buy. Like, I could sell my boots potentially for like I could sell it for like a Shadow Flame maybe. It's like one thing I could do, but the movement speed from this is way too good and it has a lot of pen on it because it's upgraded boots. If I lost the feats this game, I would have sold those boots, but I didn't, so... I don't even know why I'm farming anymore. I have nothing to buy. Just doing it out of habit at this point. We're not going to take red buff, that's fine. We still have a fresh red, so it should be okay. Our waves are going to collapse into us, though. I'm going to catch the wave, I guess. I need to just clear the wave here quickly. I'm going to be the fastest at doing this, I believe. Make sure this wave goes in there. I have ult if needed. The best thing I can currently do is just make sure this bot wave gets like all the way pushed into the enemy side so they have nothing there. I don't need the CS, but yeah. Okay, now we move mid. To get into position for this fight. Elder Dragon's coming soon as well. What did she just do? should be good enough, right? That guy also dies to my burn damage, I believe. Perfect. Okay, I mean, I cleaned up the fight. That's something. Holy bro. My Quiana just kind of got giga caught. We had to like play the fight against the Alistar very slowly, but instead of playing it slowly and just like kiting back to this position here, they like all in over here while the Alistar was tanking us, so we had no way to go anywhere. Oh, this is Kill Fiesta? That's a very good question. Oh, that's a great kill shot actually. That should be... Is that GG? I don't know if that's GG. Probably not. Okay, we got the inhibitor. We just have to get the Elder Dragon now, and we should be good. Oh my god, man. this elo is crazy. Like, you know, holy. You're doing it too early, I think. That's great. That's what we need. Perfect. That's good. That should be GG. I need to, like, what Quiana did there was a good sacrifice play. That was actually very good sacrifice play. I'm ulting this. That should finish off the Elise. Unless she has Repel, but then she should die to my Samira, I think. I'm flashing because all I have to do is connect my E there. I'm pretty sure that's game. What the heck? Oh, that's one way to end it, isn't it? Holy moly, bro. Karthus gaming. Alright, there we go. Alright, cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you hit the like button, much appreciated as well. Yeah, that was it for the Karthus Unranked Master. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to like button. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so yet. There's also a playlist you can check out in the description below once again. Be sure to do so if you are looking for other champions that I have done this on, and there will be many more in the future. If you have made it this far, comment bacon below because you are a legend. And, you know, with that being said, I'll see you guys again in the next video. Bye.